Okay, we are live. This stream is dedicated to one person that I let down, and I'm truly, truly sorry. His channel is in the description, and it is to a fellow Canadian, a real nice guy, Marty, from Marty's Nuts About Digging. The other day, I had a live stream, and I invited anyone to come on, and he came into it, and he was back in the back room, backstage, I guess it's called, through StreamYards, and he was I couldn't click on him. I was having issues. As you guys know, I have horrible connections sometimes, and it froze up. And I was even talking about on a stream I was on last night with Nick, and I couldn't click stuff off, so I apologize for that. I truly do apologize, Marty. I hope you can accept my apology. It wasn't intentional. And I hope he sent me a message today, and he was a bit upset, which is understandable because I invited people on. He came in, and I couldn't get him on, and I should have said something, but I didn't, and I'm truly sorry, Marty. Hopefully you see. Oh, there he is. Marty, please forgive me. I'm so sorry, my friend. I am truly sorry. I really am. I hope you got my message. I sent a message to you when I got your message, and it wasn't intentional. It really wasn't. As you know, I have sometimes at nighttime, my son plays online games and stuff like that, and I tell him to get off, but he doesn't always get off. Oh, good. Thank you so much. It makes me feel so much better. The funny thing is I sent you out a Christmas card this morning on my way out. I was shopping at Walmart. Walmart, if you're watching, plug to Walmart. Send some gift cards. Hey, Mama, how you doing? Send some gift cards to Marty for my stupidity. but no, no, all joking aside, it was not intentional. BC Treasure Trails, Marty's here, Mama's here. Hi guys, how you doing? So I just wanted to publicly apologize to Marty. I feel like an ass. I know I shouldn't probably swear on this, but if it gets copy strike or whatever the heck it is, I don't care. It's not it's it's meant for Marty, and I feel like a heel because of it. So this little live stream is for Marty. So basically, if you guys, I'm sure all you guys here know, I'm going to just move the camera here, and I'm not sure if you can see it properly, because I can't. Oh no, here we go. Okay, I just gotta, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this light here, so there's no glare. There we go. So I know I'm not skilled enough to put the two cameras in there, but Marty is nuts about digging in coins. Check him out. He's got 785 subscribers. Show him some love. He's got tons and tons of great videos. As you can see here, scrolling down. How many videos does he have? Oh, it doesn't say. But he's got lots. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Lots. 50, 60, around 60 some odd. Oh, even more. Yeah, he's got tons. So anyone that ever sees this for the rest of its existence on YouTube, check out Marty's nuts about digging in coins. He's a super great guy, and I let him down. And I truly, truly, truly apologize. He's a really nice guy, and I screwed up big time, and I feel really bad. So, yeah, check him out. Can you still see it fine? Oh, no, there we go. There we go. That's better. Let me see. Just click back. Marty's nuts about digging in coins. Check him out, guys. He's got tons. What he's got in his playlist. He's got a few playlists on there. And let's go to his about page, see what he's all about. Metal detecting in Canada and coin roll hunting. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. And you can check that out on his page there. But again, Marty, I'm so sorry, buddy. It was not intentional. And I do apologize. Let me just pull this back here and get this back up here. Okay, so yeah. Oh, hey, Jason. Infinity Tunnel. Yeah, I know. Jersey's Jason Dark Knight. May I have just call you DC just in case you don't know I'm talking to. Oh yeah. So Marty, I'm truly sorry. It was not intentional whatsoever. Because when I had what happened was something popped up on my screen down there. It's something to do with the virus protection thing, and I was trying to exit off because I saw you there, and I was trying to exit off, and I couldn't click on anything. And I couldn't even scroll up and down in the comments. It was frozen, and I tried to just make do with what it was, and I apologize. So. We will definitely have to. Oh, I'm going to pop this up. But you know what? I'm going to show this because it's kind of funny. I can't believe you're doing this live, Fisher Gold Digger. LOL, you got a bigger pair than I thought. You know what? When I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong 100%. Because it's a small community, and we all try to support everybody. Sorry, I need a drink here. Brought to you by Coke Zero. No. I do truly apologize. Metal detecting war relics. Oh, thank you so much. Want to wish all my friends across the pond a very happy Christmas, very happy New Year. You too, buddy. You too. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. The more people that who else is here? Let's see here. So BC Treasure Trails. Hello. Metal detecting war relics. Marty's nuts, of course. Thank you. I'm so glad you came in. I really am. I'm glad that you saw this because I am sorry. I really am sorry. It wasn't intentional whatsoever. But when you sent me that message, I was shopping at Walmart because Christmas is right around the corner, and I figured I'm gonna go grab some stuff because we're going Boxing Day here in Ontario. We're going into a different lockdown, so I think it's going to be like how it was the first time. So I picked up toilet paper, picked up paper towel, and yes, I only got one. I didn't hoard or anything. I picked up a few things, and I got your message, and it felt like such an ass. Because again, it wasn't intentional whatsoever. Oh, here comes my beautiful wife. Wow. Maybe you guys can see her and say hi to her.
Why do you do this to me?
Because it's funny.
It's not funny.
It is funny.
It's not.
I'm just apologizing to Marty, and some people came in. I wasn't. Oh yeah, sorry. I really wasn't expecting anyone to come in, but people are coming in. Who else is here? Mama's Gone Detecting. Marty's Nuts About Digging. Marty's Nuts About Digging. Check out Marty's Nuts About Digging. Marty is nuts. Actually, you have to type it in a certain way. It's not. Yeah, it's Marty is nuts, one word. About digging, one word, and then coins. Because I typed in Marty 'S, and nothing comes up. I get a bunch of videos from that people are like, shout out to me, I'll calls, whatever. But you got to punch in Marty is nuts, one word, about digging, no G, one word, and one word, coins. It's in the description below. I put it in the description. So hopefully you guys see it down there. Check them out. Show them some love before you go to bed. Hit that playlist and help him with some if he's got the playlist there with his videos. But watch some videos and help him out because he deserves it. I feel bad I let him down, and I feel like a JA. You got a pair doing it live. Thanks, brother. No problem. No problem. Like I said, if I'm in the wrong, I will admit it. Take responsibility. Yeah. Thank you, my beautiful wife. You want to say hi to my beautiful wife?
No, stop.
Okay, sorry. I keep bugging about that. So yeah. Okay, so Marty, he's good and I appreciate it. Dark Knight already subbed, LOL. Yeah, of course. I'm sure everyone that's here is already subbed to him, but anyone anyone that is watching this in the future that maybe is not subscribed to Marty is nuts about digging the coins, check him out. He's got some really great videos, and check him out. He's a good guy, fellow Canadian, 100% Canadian, Great White North. So what did let's see what BC is saying here. My wife tried throwing out an old bag of holly socks I kept for rags. I grabbed it out of her hands and said, "Lady, this is a pandemic. So many uses." Yeah, true. So
holy socks. Wouldn't it be holy?
Oh, holy socks. Did I say holly socks? I thought, yeah, holy socks. We're lucky down here, Official Gold Digger, only 40 active cases. Wow. Okay, we're coming to Nova Scotia there. That's pretty good. 40 active cases. That's
Isn't that
really
where
good.
your family comes from?
Inverness. Well, it was my grandmother's aunt, so I guess my great aunt was Inverness.
But wasn't your grandmother from there too?
Yeah, Cape Breton. Down from Cape Breton Island. Yeah. That's got a Newfoundland. Yeah. You don't see it here, boy? That's Newfoundland. Who else is in here? Thanks. Oh, Mama says hi. Mama's gone detecting, says hi. That's her right there, the bear. She says hi.
Hi.
Hello. SJ.
Yeah.
I'm CJ. She's SJ. Cabot Trail. Yeah, around there. Pretty close to there. Yeah. I remember growing up, she talked about that a lot. Oh, wait, let me get this off so you can. Right there. So now, what is that? Oh, it's next door. Smoke alarms going off next door. Now, oh, she was going to say, oh yeah, there's a few people out there that are doing some streams Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I'm not sure 100%. I know Liz is, and I don't know if I was going to or not. Maybe New Year's Eve, because New Year's Eve is another day to me.
Yeah. Christmas
is a bit different. It's more personal, but oh, we got some comments here. Who's here? Oh, wait, that's over here. Scrolling down. It's an awesome place. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. The last time I was there, holy smokes.
You were little and you had no power.
Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't we had no power. They were running off a generator, and because there was literally no power, they had generator for power, and they had a big fireplace, so that was their heat. A big wood burning stove, which I thought was pretty cool. But they had the generator running. I went in the summertime, but when we went, it was kind of crummy weather. I guess it was the spring. I guess it was.
That's weird. You had family both the East Coast and the West Coast.
East Coast, West Coast. So, Who else just popped in there? I want to say hi, and I want you to know that I'm publicly apologizing to my fellow Canadian digger coin enthusiast. That's the right word. You're gonna stay here a little much longer. Help me with my word English in English. Marty, what's your last name, Marty? If you don't mind me asking, because on your when you sent me that coin, you didn't put your last name. You just put Marty's nuts about digging or something like that on the envelope. So I
think it was just Marty's nuts.
I think it was just Marty is nuts or something like that. Yeah.
I thought, wow, this is vulgar. Like I didn't realize what it was for.
Yeah. Where's the? Oh, here it is, right here. So, and when you were saying earlier about it takes a pair or something like that. Like I do appreciate everyone that sends me cards or if we swap coins or whatever. And I keep everything. I'll never throw these out unless my house burns down. Hopefully not. Knock on wood.
Just knock on my head.
No. But yeah, I keep all the letters, I keep all the cards, I keep all the envelopes. So if I send something back, I can because I have it, and I don't have to say, hey, what's your address? I want to send you something. We got here. Merry Christmas. Oh wow, a lot of comments. Oh. His last name is Nuts. Oh, okay. All right. That explains it. No. that's what Mama says. His last name is Nuts. Oh, Went. Yes. God. See, that's the problem too, because when people and I remember I gotta write that on your envelope here. We're friends on Facebook, and then but it says Martin Went. And I actually thought it was at first, I thought it was, hey, Reg, hello from Ontario. Cheers, Marty. Merry Christmas. How you doing, Reg? Another Ontarian. Woo-hoo. I thought it was a different Martin because I'm used to seeing Marty, right? So, but yes, we are friends on Facebook. Let me just, maybe I already have it out here. Where is it? Bear with me, guys. I apologize. If you're just joining us, Reg, this is my public apology to Martin Went, Marty's nuts about digging coins. I screwed up, and I had a live stream of the day, and I invited people to come in, and he came in, and I couldn't get him on. I was having problems with my internet. My screen was frozen. I couldn't. Where is it? Oh. There it is. I couldn't get him on.
You want a tea?
Oh, I love a tea. Thank you. Sure. Get Josh to make me some lunch. I'm getting to it. You
asked him to do mozzarella sticks, right?
No, but
you asked him to do those.
No, I didn't.
He said I'm making these right now. Dad asked me.
No, I didn't. I said make some to eat. My son. Okay, come on. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'll find it. I know it's here because I just had it out. I think I might have just put it somewhere else because I pulled it out because when I was sending a card out. That's not it. I do have it. I really, really do. Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, it's here. I just got to look for it, but I'm not going to keep everyone from watching me open stuff. But yeah, I do keep them all. As you can see, here's all the letters and cards that you guys send me. It truly does mean a lot, and I do appreciate it. Like I mean, I don't know. Most people would throw these out, but you guys took the time to send me, send me something. Either even if it was we were swapping coins or something, you still sent me. You took the time to send it to me, right? Or if I won something on a giveaway, or you just sent me a card saying, like Merry Christmas or something like that. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. God, see, now this is bugging me. Sorry, guys. I have to find this because I said I had it and I know I have it. Let me just check over here just in case. No, it's not there. Okay, let me move some stuff out of the way because I separated it. Oh, wait. I separated it. Canadian, American, UK. So these are all the Canadian ones, but why isn't it in here? I must have brought it upstairs when I was doing the envelopes. I did send you a card. I mailed it this morning actually, and somebody else. Oh my gosh, where is it? Sorry guys. So sorry. In the meantime, how's everyone doing? Is everyone keeping safe? And is everyone oh no, I'm keeping those in case I have to send some more stuff out. So even the letters, like I even keep the envelopes. I keep the envelopes, I keep the letters. So here's everyone's letters they send me. I love getting letters from you guys. It's so cool because when I first started detecting, I never had a channel. I thought, who wants to watch me do my stuff? And people started asking if I had a channel. I said no, and like, oh, you should have a channel because I was posting stuff on Facebook and stuff like that. But we are going to find this, man. Jeez, more letters. Oh, this one, I'm gonna stop at this one here for a second and show you guys what they sent me. It was so cool. This is from Levi, Seth, Gene, and Cole. They sent me a piece of pottery. These guys are from the Caribbean, Cayman Islands, Canary Islands, Cayman or Canary Islands, somewhere where I want to be. That's for sure because it is cold here in Canada. Well, in Ontario at least. But they sent me. Hold on. They sent me this piece of pottery. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to turn the lights up a little bit so you guys can see it a bit better. I'll read the letter and I'll read the information that they sent. It says, CJ, thank you for your support or for supporting our channel. We like your live chats and watching your channel. All the best. The whole family. Levi signed it. Seth signed it. Gene and Cole. So what they sent me was this here. I hope you can. Oh wait, let me just. I haven't really showed. There we go, little piece of pottery there. I haven't really showed this much. I did a shout out, and for them. Oh, there's my box there. You can see my box. But basically, this here it is called Channy. Gosh, I got to get the thicker glasses. It says, Channy is a unique piece of china circa 1750 to 1900 found on the beaches and grounds of old sugar plantations in St. Croix and other islands, often found after hurricanes, heavy rains, or a stroll on our beautiful beaches. Yeah, they like to rub it in, I guess. Beautiful beaches. The artisan then handcraft these pieces into jewelry, reminiscent of the culture and history of the Caribbean Islands. Children in the 18th and 19th century would carve these pieces into play money. China and money is where we get the name Channy. So that is super cool, man. So, I mean, even stuff like this. I mean, some people might think, oh, it's just a busted piece of pottery. But you guys sent it to me. And I will never get rid of this. I'll be dead before it's gone. Hopefully, before I go up to the great white north up in the sky there, my son will take care of it and carry on the tradition. But oh my God, all these letters! See all these letters here that you guys are sending me. I keep them all. Because I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you guys. That's to go on the bottom because that's a piece that I can send out. I'm starting to think I have it upstairs. Yeah, I'm getting into the UK ones here because I know I brought it upstairs with me to. That's okay. I know I have it. I think I know exactly where it is. It's in my in the bedroom where all the magic happens. But you know what? Because Marty, I hope you're still here. I'm going to pop a link, and anybody, I can get 6 people. I can get 6 people in at a time with StreamYard. I'm contemplating purchasing the monthly thing. Then I get 10 people in here. And I mean, if you don't want to come in, if anyone doesn't want to come in, I understand. You know, some people don't like doing it, or just don't want to. So let me pop a link in here. Let me go down the comments here. I have been neglecting. Oh, hey, Nick. Oh, you shouldn't have opened it, man. It's supposed to be Christmas time. You're welcome, Nick. You're welcome. Merry Christmas to you guys and your family. Everyone else too. I popped by Nick's house this morning while I was out. You're welcome, buddy. I know you probably have a dozen of those, but you know, it's just I like to share my coins and whatever. So I was on Nick's live stream last night, and he invited me on, and we had a good time. Hopefully we can do that again, Nick. That'd be awesome. I'd have a great. I had a great time. Sorry, I'm just trying to read. Nick, Reg, Mama's gone detecting. Marty's nuts. Oh, why is that working? Oh, you don't have it. Perfect. Cool. See, Dig It Mart. Hey, what's going on, buddy? I know it's kind of early. It's kind of early for you guys. Usually if I go at nighttime, it's like 2 a.m, and you guys aren't. Yeah, I did have fun. I did have fun too. So anyone that just popped in there, as you can read by the title, I just want to reiterate this here, is I'm publicly apologizing to all our good friends, Marty. I screwed up. I screwed up on my live stream of the day. I invited people in. He came in, and I wasn't able to get him in. Hey, Chuck from Columbia, how you doing? I did pop you on the board there the other day. I did. He came in. He was gracious enough to come in, and I couldn't get him on my. I think I'm gonna do like back to Saturday or some mornings. I know there's a few people that do it. I think Liz does it Sunday morning, but I might do it in the mornings instead of the evenings, because most teenagers and kids, they're not up that early anyway, so they're not clogging up the internet. Let me just copy this and get rid of that. And I'm going to pop this in here, and I am going to invite now. I'm going to try and get as many people as I can. I'm going to take off the YouTube page, because it might be clogging stuff up there. But I'm going to pop this in here, and anyone, especially Marty, I hope you come in and you know, because I invited you last time and you couldn't come in, you know, out of my stupidity. And yeah, so we're gonna see here if get some volume going on there. Yeah, okay. So let's see if I can get 6 people in here at a time. So we got 13 people. It's so weird, because when I put a notification out to say I'm going on, you know, sure, I get a bit more, but not much more. Like I get 13 to 20 people, something like that. Hey, how's it going, Marlon? How you doing? I'm this is my public. Got to go see Jay. Have a great Christmas, Jason. You too, my friend. And bearing the Christmas holidays and all that crap. You should be getting. It's not crap. You should be getting your card soon. I switched them all to a Christmas card. I told them it was a Christmas card. So I think because they thought it was a package, that's why they sent it back. saying it wasn't enough postage. It's stupid. The same weight. If I sorry, I'm just reading something here. I would come up, but I'm organizing boxes of stuff to put back in the closet. I had to destroy the basement. Yeah, unfortunately, hopefully they came and fixed that. Nick had a little mishap with his water heater, and they were fixing it. Last chance to enter my giveaway this afternoon, Mayor Videos. Oh, hey, I'm not on YouTube. But if you want to, shoot. Let me see if I can get. I might be able to get YouTube back on, and then I'm going to make everyone moderators. And oh, what was that sound coming? Oh, there he is. Okay, pause. I'm pausing right now because I'm not going to make him wait any more than I have to. Hold on. Is it working? I added him. Why isn't it working? Oh, there it is. Hey, buddy. I don't even want to look. I'm so sorry. Are you there? Can you hear me? I can hear you. We can't hear you. I can't hear you. Are you muted? You guys hear me? Hey, we dig it. How you doing? Oh, for sure, Mayor. Okay, I'm going to turn on. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to pull on YouTube. I had the same issue the other day. Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
Oh, there we go.
I hear you.
There we go.
Clear.
All right. I can hear you now. So yes, I do apologize, my friend. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you didn't have to go do that.
It wasn't
live,
intentional.
man.
No, you know what? I sent you a message, and I could have left it at that, but I like I said, when I'm in the wrong, I own it, right? And I want to let you know and let everyone know that I screwed up, and I'm truly sorry. And whatever, it's just the way I am, right? So I don't just want to be honest. Oh, not this. There we go. Just want to be upfront. I have nothing to hide. I screwed up, and I let you down, and I apologize for that. So,
That is what it is, bud. So, no worries, man.
So it is now the Marty's Nuts About Digging show. So, so go ahead, the floor is yours. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's no. I apologize. Like I said, I apologize, and I'm grateful that you accepted my apology, and it will happen again. I promise.
Man,
just 2 seconds there. So you only have 40 cases out there?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, you guys are lucky. I know that, but you guys kind of shut down the borders, all right? Yeah, nobody can come in, right?
The worst it was over 100, and then we were down to nothing. And then a couple months ago, somebody brought it in, a traveler, and then it started spreading again.
It's always those darn travelers.
But I mean, everybody here's pretty good about it, though. So
yeah. Well,
wearing their
what's
mask.
the population there?
Here in the city? Yeah, maybe 140,000.
Oh, okay. Wow. And you're where in Nova Scotia? Oh, you're Dartmouth, right?
I'm a Dartmouth. Halifax, Dartmouth.
So
one side of the harbor is Halifax, the other side is Dartmouth. But it's all Halifax.
So I gotta ask you something totally off topic, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
You ever see the Trailer Park Boys walking around town?
I haven't.
Oh no? Oh
no. Many people, like a lot of people I've talked to, have seen them right here and there. But...
Oh yeah.
So yeah, bubbles.
Have you ever watched that show, or is that not your? Okay,
I've watched
all right.
It.
Yeah.
I get a kick at bubbles.
Yeah, he's funny. going to turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. So what you have any big plans for Christmas or anything, or New Year's?
Nope, this is it.
That's
My
it.
parents
Nice.
My
Yeah,
parents,
right. What's
you
that?
know, I say my parents are in Ontario, or my mom is. My
Yeah.
mom's in Ontario. I got a brother and sister there. My other brother, he's in Melbourne, Australia.
So did you leave Ontario to go to Nova Scotia?
Yeah. I came
Oh,
here
okay.
18 years ago.
Oh, running from the cops or something, or
Yeah, that's it, man. On the run.
on the road.
From
It's
Kingston.
yeah, I was up there.
Yeah, from Kingston,
What's that, sorry?
Ontario. From Kingston, Ontario. How to get away from the
Oh,
prisons,
okay.
you know?
Oh yeah, my actually my uncle, he was a guard at Millhaven and Kingston Penitentiary. He's retired now, but he brought me to Millhaven once when I was like 12, and obviously there was no inmates or anything. There were all else, but yeah, he scared me pretty straight when I was a kid. I wasn't a troublemaker like that, but you know, he showed me that this is where you can end up if you screw up and break the law. So I'm glad he did that. But
yeah, I think there's only a couple prisons open there now. Most of them are shut down.
well, Kingston shut down, I think, didn't it?
Yeah, the Kingston Pen, the one down by right on Lake Ontario, that's shut down.
Yeah. Move my camera over there. There we go.
Yeah, I got a brother-in-law. He works at the prison in Ottawa. So
okay. So so family still lives in Kingston? Is that what you're saying, or?
my family's still all in Ontario.
Okay.
I'll probably go.
I don't know why I assumed like. Pardon me?
I'll go hang out with my mother-in-law for Christmas.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't. When I was a kid, Chris was a big deal, but it's more about my son. But he's like 17 now. Hard to. What do you get, right? He doesn't. We spoil. He's kind of an only child, so he is an only child, so we spoil him all year round. So it kind of ruins it for like birthdays and Christmas. So
yeah.
But we still get him some stuff to open up Christmas morning. But like New Year's, I don't do much on New Year's anymore. Hey John, how you doing, buddy? Another Canadian in the house, down from the Tirana.
Just took a couple days off and going back to work. Busy.
Yeah. What do you if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
Carpenter. Framing,
okay,
renovation.
Cool, nice. Cool. That's I remember I took carpentry in school once. And we actually built a house in the school, a little mini house. We did like all the forming and all that stuff in the walls, and we didn't like electrical, plumbing, that kind of stuff, but it was just like in high school, so it wasn't really, we didn't get certified by any means, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I had fun, but I would not want to do that in this kind of weather, that's for sure. Out there freezing.
So you've been in metal detector? Ground frozen stuff?
Not well, it's in some places it's kind of hard, but if I go to the beach or whatever, it's still okay. So it's not that bad, but it's just cold, right? I don't do good with cold. I played a lot of sports when I was young, and back when like hitting and that kind of stuff was I played hockey, and back when like hitting was okay. So I was the kind of the enforcer back then. So my knees are pretty bashed up. So the cold weather really does a number on them. So I try not to get out when it's too cold, because an hour, I'm done. They're just hurting too much. But in the summertime, I can go like 4, 5, 6 hours. So it's winter's not my friend. That's for sure. So
any good finds this summer?
I want to make sure. Yeah, everything I found when I got the Simplex, in June when I really started the YouTube channel is when I found everything. I got I found some silver, I found some gold. I mean, obviously not like, nothing crazy valuable, but let me just stick these on my finger so you kind of see them there. There's some the silver ones. I like doing beaches and parks because, but I'll do a history spot. If I get a permission for a history, I'll be there first. But I like doing the parks. Oh, I hear someone coming down. I like doing parks and beaches because you find the spendable money, right? So
yeah,
oh,
that's what I do.
the
beach or the park.
Pop it right there. Are you staying down or?
No,
Okay.
to finish my meal.
All right. Thank you. Sorry, my wife just brought me lunch. Thank you very much. So recently for some silver, some stainless steel chains, but there's a big long chain that I found. A little bracelet. Right there. Another necklace.
Yeah, I got the bracelet.
Yeah. I found this old. I was at this school, and it was an old. Shoot, what kind of watch was it? Anyways, it was an old digital watch, but it was buried in the sandbox. But there's another. Oh, can you see it there? Another little gold bracelet, another little small gold chain. But there's two. There's a gold ring, another gold ring. I found out this one here was a nose ring, a gold nose ring, and then some silver rings, that kind of stuff. But I find this one here. This is the last bit of gold I found. It was like a little charmed locket with a little small diamond in the middle there.
Well, you did pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I always sorry?
I never got out much this year, so
yeah,
not like I wanted to.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks COVID, I was able to get out. So,
well, for me,
it couldn't work.
For me, it was the opposite. It's like there's tons of work down here.
Yeah,
too much of it.
I'm just gonna
can't find anybody that wants to work.
Really?
Yeah, carpenters down here. Man, there's so many buildings going up around here. It ain't funny. It's like,
wow. Like what? Like residential or commercial or?
Mostly high rises. Just high rises.
Wow.
Apartment buildings. And
I guess people still buy stuff no matter. I guess people that have the money can afford to buy those things, right? So, even in times like with COVID and stuff like that. So, you would think that the market would be like crashing.
Well, houses down here, man, they're selling anywhere from 20 to 50,000 above asking. It's crazy.
Above
asking. Everything that comes up for sale, there's a bidding war.
How you doing, buddy? Really?
It's crazy.
I find that odd because, I mean, I know. Well, you know what I think it is. This is just my thinking, but people are selling houses because they don't have the money to pay them because of COVID. Now, so they're selling the houses, and the people that have the SH ton of money, they're taking advantage of that, and they're buying up all these houses so they can flip them once COVID's over or whatever. But it's the rich in these houses that they're bidding for all the houses. But that could be just me. I don't know. Maybe they're going to buy it and rent it out or something. I don't know. That's what I. So. Bear with me for a second there. So, is it?
Here's my only cool find this year. Old
Oh, nice.
Newfoundland penny, or I mean quarter.
Let me pop that up there. Put you on full screen. There we go.
Newfie quarter.
Where'd you find that?
1917. A park over in the Halifax side.
Wow.
Like to find anything in the parks around here is hard. They're hunted so heavy, right? Over the years. So every once in a while you come across something that somebody missed.
Yeah, lucky. That's a nice coin. That's cool. I'm gonna take one last bite, so I'm not gonna put me up yet, so bear with me. All right. Let me do this here. Martin, come on in.
I'm here.
You know, no, a different Martin. I know you're here. Another Martin UK. It'll be the Marty and March.
Yeah. The Mart.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Live Free and Dig. Oh,
Terry's
Digging
buddy.
Iowa with Coin. How you doing? Yeah. Anybody who wants to pop in and join us, feel free. I don't mind. More people the merrier, because I know that a lot of people are kind of giving a break. I would, but having my tea. That's okay. You can have your tea. I'm having my Coke Zero, and he just had a sip of something.
Yeah, my Pepsi.
So I wanted to get Pepsi Zero, but I couldn't find it, so I had to get Coke Zero. Oh, Marlon said he'd be in 5. All right, Martin, get on here. Come on. Anyone else? John, you want to come in? I know you came in last time too.
Yeah,
it's kind of the end of the. I want every time I've asked. Was it BC? Last time BC, you can come in too. Come on, everyone, come on. Big a big party here. A little pre-Christmas New Year's bash. Hold on. There we go. Just click on that link that I popped up there. So how long have you so what came first, metal detecting or coins for you?
For me, coins.
Or was it kind of the same? Coins came first,
coins,
yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing coins and detecting for?
Detecting 4 years. Coins. Yeah, probably the last 10 years.
Oh wow.
I wasn't a coin. I wasn't a coin, like coins about 30 years ago, but ran on some hard times and I ended up selling everything I had. So.
Oh geez. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Now when I came back down, or when I came to Nova Scotia, the girlfriend, she got me back into it. And...
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The I've always kind of liked coins. I did metal detecting longer, but when I started finding the coin is when I started getting into it more. Patrick Newmist, is it Newmist or Newmist? Newmist Maniac. Sure. Oh, hey, Park Rat Pat, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Live Free and Digs here. Wow, this is cool. I love doing just like, nobody's on, I'll go on. It's just I feel that when I go on the days that I want to go on, there's other people on. I don't like. It doesn't make sense to me, like trying to fight for people to come to your channel. So I'm like, I'll go on. Other than today. Today was a special reason why I came on. But like other times, I'll go on YouTube to see who's on. Nobody's on. I'm like, I'll go on, see what happens. See if anyone wants to chit chat or whatever. If not, then I get off quick. But I mean, it's almost been an hour already. Time flies.
Yeah, Sunday is a toss-up who to watch in the morning. Two people on Sunday morning, so.
Who do you watch on Sundays?
Well, I used to watch Liz quite a bit. But last little while I've been watching FL Thunder.
Oh yeah. He was. So. I was watching him, but lately it's because I've been staying up later. I've been kind of sleeping in, and I kind of miss it. So, but I'll see if I can make it in tonight.
Yeah, they're both good channels.
Yeah. It just that's a thing too. Yeah, Rob. I can't read that.
Perfect.
Thunder.
Positive Pat.
Yeah. He's got some really cool videos too. Everyone, I'm sure everyone knows everyone in the chat here. Everyone's subscribed. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on.
Yo, what's going on?
Come on. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, buddy?
Anthony,
what's going on?
What is up? From Brooklyn's in the house.
Yeah. In the house.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing good. Oh man, tried to put together today. Merry Christmas one. Put that up today, and that's it.
Yeah, seen the Christmas one.
A video, sorry?
Yeah, I put together a little short.
Oh, nice. Then we got
there's the Alberta boy.
There we go. Marlon finished his lunch. He's back.
You're muted, Marlon.
Oh, muted. You're muted, buddy. Did I mute you? No, I think you muted. Did I mute you? No, I didn't mute him. I think he muted himself. Oh, he muted himself. Wow. I thought I did it.
Yeah, he knows.
Marlon, we can't hear you. So what's how's it been going with in Brooklyn there with the like COVID and that? I heard you guys are kind of skyrocketing again.
Yeah, it's actually gotten a little high, but it's not that bad. I think we're at like 6% or something like that now. They did close indoor dining again, but outdoor dining is on. But that's been the most. And already, like, my wife works at a hospital, so they already started giving the vaccines in her hospital to the doctors and the nurses.
Yeah.
So
how is that? Are you getting feedback on like how it's actually working?
Well, it's
working.
Literally
the vaccine
started. It literally just started. There was one person who actually was very. She has a lot of issues as far as she's allergic to almost everything, and they gave it to her. And what they were doing is basically they're giving it to you. They make you sit there for about 20 minutes. Because if you're going to have a reaction and you're a highly allergic person to things, it's going to hit you within 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And she had the reaction.
Yeah.
And they gave her like whatever Benadryl or antihistamine or whatever. It went away. But then it actually came back later on that night. She had to go back into the hospital. But she's fine now. It's been like 2-3 days. They're actually going to put her into like a study as far as like for what's going on for people who have, who are highly allergic to things. And, and that's basically it. But other than that, there's been so many people that have gotten it. She's like the only one that I heard of. I think out of like hundreds of thousands of people that already got it, there's only been like 6, they were saying on the news, that actually had somewhat of an issue with it. And they're all highly allergic to, peanuts or certain highly allergic. They all need EpiPens. So they're if you carry an EpiPen, make sure if you're going to go get the vaccine that you tell them, I'm highly allergic to whatever it is you're allergic to, and that you carry an EpiPen. This way they know to keep an eye on you. Or they might, I think now they're even telling people if they got the first shot before, they're telling them not to get the second one. So.
Just because it'll make it that much worse, right?
Well, I don't know if it'll make you worse, but I think it's just a point of they don't want to put these people through a lot of this stuff again, through what they're going through. I mean, she had it where her throat was closing and her tongue was swelling and all that stuff. So,
oh my gosh.
But my wife
crazy.
had talked to her yesterday and she was fine. So, it's
wow. Well,
again, for a few hundred, if there's already 100 and some odd thousand or 200,000 people that already got the shot, and there's only been 6, I think that's a great thing. And none of them
I mean,
have gotten, none of them were to a point where they got so bad that, like, death or anything like that. It was just you had a highly allergic reaction. So they give you whatever you need for that. And usually when you get a shot in your muscles, I think my wife was explaining it to me that it takes more time to go through your system. So it's not something that, you take some Benadryl or you take the EpiPen and, later on you're fine. It might take a few days to, get you back into the swing of it.
I mean, you might know because your wife works in the hospital, but why wouldn't they just put it like into your vein so it gets through a lot quicker instead of the muscle? Like, is there a reason they do that way?
I don't know. I think it's the same way, like, when you take a flu shot,
Oh yeah.
they give it to you in the muscle in your arm. And most of the doctors that my wife works for, that they got it, they haven't, they were saying, oh, you might get a headache, you might get this, none of them have had anything. And they go, it's just like when I got the flu shot. I didn't have any ache in my arm, although you can get it, so it's pretty much whatever side effects they say you can get from it are almost, it sounds like they're almost the same as like when you get a flu shot, you know, but if you're highly allergic to stuff, you have to watch yourself. Make sure.
I remember
nobody's sticking me.
Yeah, the last time I don't remember how old I was, but the last time I got a flu shot, it made me so sick. Like, it was so.
Yeah.
It's been over 20 years. Yeah, it's been over 20 years. My mother was like, "Come on, flu shot."
Yeah, I get it every year.
And you get those people. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a few years back. I caught the flu. Actually, my whole family caught it, and it was the worst. I mean, I felt to the point where I couldn't breathe good, and I was like going to the doctor the next day, and I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm like, I'm having a hard time taking a breath and everything from it, and.
Oh my God!
They were like, crazy. They were just like, you just got a bad strain of it, or you got a bad, you got a bad case of it, and it was weird because it was all of us had it that way. Everybody except my daughter. My daughter was fine with it. She went through the flu just like with cold and whatever, and then she was fine. But me, my wife, and my son were like really, really bad. So ever since then, I get it every year, and. Wow. Thank God I don't get any side effects or anything like a pain in my arm or, headache or anything like that from it. It's, I just go in, get the shot and leave. But, this vaccine got me a little worried. I keep on telling my wife I'm a little worried to get it, but she said, look, so many people have gotten it already that, she goes, you have no high allergic reaction to anything. So she goes, I wouldn't really worry. So, we'll see what happens.
That makes you feel better, right?
Yeah. I said, what if I'm one of those, that 1% or whatever? What if I'm that 1%?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. You just gotta be sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear something.
You just gotta be sure.
Yeah.
I said, that I'm worrying about the 1% myself as well all the time when you think about those kind of things.
Yeah, it's new to us. None of us have ever gone through a pandemic before, so
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And the last thing you want is to be the person who ends up the statistic, right? And
right. we were laughing because they put something on. My wife saw something, the medical journal or whatever was putting out an article, and they started talking about 6 people who have gotten reactions to it, and they started talking. They said, and one of them actually had a reaction years ago to a rabies shot, and that was my wife's friend, the nurse that worked in her hospital, and she's like, they're talking about you. So everybody was laughing. It's like, oh, you're gonna be you're making history now. You're gonna be famous now. Yeah.
Your body was not vaccine compliant, and that puts you in a notable bracket. Yeah.
What was weird is that she was saying that there's something in a rabies shot, like some kind of I forgot what she was telling me, poly something or whatever. So, and that's also in the new vaccine. So that might be something that for certain people who are allergic to certain things might fall under, that's.
And they probably have to have it in there. They probably can't leave that ingredient out, or else it doesn't work, right? So
I don't know, but that's something that they might say, well, look, this is the same thing as it, but it's better. So that we can do that, and they'll end up again. This is how they're going to end up fixing things like this in the future.
Mm-hmm. I also work in a hospital, so I'm sure I'm going to have to accept the shot to work, or they'll say you have to stay home if you don't have the shot.
They actually they're giving everybody the option at my wife's hospital. She works for Mount Sinai, and they were like, you have the option, but it's either you walk around with a mask and keep the mask on at all times, or you could get the shot. And even then, people who are getting the shot are still wearing their masks also.
Of course, protect yourself and others.
If they take the shot, they don't have to wear a mask.
I don't know. I don't know that 100%, but I know if you figure if you don't get it, you're gonna have to make sure you always have a mask on. Because especially if you're frontline in an ER or something like that, and people are coming in with it.
If I was working in a hospital, I'd be wearing those like hazmat suits where they have a oxygen tank bubbled up.
Right.
My son is immunocompromised, so but even if he wasn't, it's like for all those people that work in hospitals, like they deserve all the respect that we can give them, because they're in front of it every single day, all day, and it's crazy.
It is. Really
I could never, especially when you have family at home, right? Like it's like you're exposed to it, and they go home, and then the chance of spreading it, it's just it's crazy.
Well, we were scared when everything first started, but I mean, my wife works actually for the anesthesia department, and it's basically she works in the office area, so she's not a nurse or anything like that. So her whole floor had no one with COVID on it. Like they didn't bring anybody that was sick onto that floor, and which was good. But now when she was out of work during the beginning of the pandemic, she was home. They were paying her, but she was home, and then when she went back in June, I was like, "You're not taking the train and the bus." She would take a train and a bus. So I'm like, no, that ain't happening. And I had closed my business due to the pandemic. So I was like, I'll drive you every morning and I'll pick you up every afternoon, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been doing.
If you don't mind me asking, what did you do?
I was a headshot photographer. So,
a photographer.
So I basically took headshots for like dancers, actors, businesses. Cool. I had a basic 9 to 5 at one point. Got really pissed off at my job, my boss, and I told him where to go. And photography was always a hobby. My mother was into it, so it was always something I knew of, and I have a few friends that were into it. And then I was like trying to, pictures of landscapes and stuff don't make a lot of money. It's not easy to sell that. You have to take pictures of people to really make money. So I started looking into it, and I was like, hey, you know what? My daughter's a dancer. We were looking into headshots. I was like, these guys are doing headshots. It's like $500 for 2 pictures. I said, I'm doing your headshots. I looked into it. I did my research on how to do it and what's needed, and that was it. Next thing I know, I
That's
had like a
crazy.
whole dance school coming to me. Well,
That is
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I might have closed the
I'm,
business, but it's still a side hustle.
yeah. So I'm just gonna do a quick little pause there because I know Mayor Marlon has a giveaway going on and it closes today.
Yeah.
But he said if he gets 100 likes, he's gonna do the giveaway. And I'm just checking it right now, and he's
And we
at
did-
119.
119. Nice.
So, I think he's frozen. I think you're frozen, buddy. Oh, there we go. So, what do people have to do to enter the giveaway, Marlon?
Yeah, there we go. Wi-Fi only held up for that long, I guess. Switched over to my data. Yeah, so we were at 113 this morning. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's on. I'm going to close entry. Like I'll do my random comment picker this afternoon, so that anyone who comments after that point, it'll be too late. So it's been 48 hours since the video was done, encoding or whatever you want to say with the live chat. Okay, there we go. Thanks, CJ.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. So people have to comment.
Just
on
leave a
that
comment
video?
now. There's enough likes. Just leave a comment. You can like it if you want. And I'll do the random comment picker with Aurora and we'll videotape it sometime this afternoon. So there's still a few hours to get comments in for sure.
Was this the video you just did with
Yeah, my live mail call.
the mail call one that I was on with Joe and everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
You shut off your mic.
Oops. Yeah.
He
There we go. My furnace keeps running in the garage here. It's noisy. There, it's done
Oh.
again. Yeah. So we got the likes. We're gonna do the GA for sure, and it's just with that mail call video.
Okay.
You just leave a comment.
I gotta
I
go
put
in and
it
do that.
right on the thumbnail so everyone can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to take care of this furnace. 1 second.
Yeah. So, so luckily Marty, where he is, he only has 40 cases of COVID, so they're doing pretty good over there in the East Coast there. But I know you guys, I heard on the news that you're not letting, like, your borders are pretty much closed. Is that right? Are they still closed, Marty?
Right now? No, we're open.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I heard someone they closed borders. Nobody can go over there. That's what I heard. I mean, obviously there's no borders like U.S. and
essential
States.
travel, right? Truckers and that coming through, and any essential travels. All right. But
Yeah.
And then now
Hey,
they got the new strain in Europe now.
yeah, I hear
It's
that.
supposed to be
Real
Yep.
bad.
worse. So
I stepped on Ruby. What?
Oh, that's my gosh. Is your thing on?
Nope. He
Thanks, Brenda,
sorry,
for throwing the
excuse me for
link
1
up.
second.
Awesome. Thank you.
I said I thought that was a
No.
no.
Sorry, my dog came down and I stepped on his foot. So we were just trying to see if he's okay there. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. Oh, letter. Sorry. My wife's here again. You guys want to say hi to her?
No.
Okay.
Stop making that
Hi,
a thing.
CJ's wife.
It's funny.
Hello.
It's funny.
Ah.
I'm always like, yeah, come on, let's go.
I know she doesn't like being called Mrs. Gold Digger.
Yeah, Mrs. Gold
Mrs.
Digger. That's
Official
it.
Gold Digger.
That just sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I know.
Diggin,
agree.
Iowa.
I understand.
Does sound bad.
Official.
Thank you.
Coin Boys heading out. Take care. Thanks for coming. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, we lost Marlon there. Mom's gone detecting. Bye, Coin Boy. Have a great Merry Christmas. Yep. Alexander's came and hang out with us. Thank you so much. Biscondo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Biscondo Buscando con
frecuencia.
frecuencia. So is that something frequent? Is that what that means?
Frequency. It's searching with frequency.
Oh, okay.
Buscando is searching or looking for. Con frecuencia or frecuencia, something like that. It's looking with frequency.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I don't. I know English is not very well, but I try with English. I think I got like grade 4 French in school, and that's all we had to do. So
no, you took it right up to high school.
Oh well.
Whether you paid attention.
Oh, grade up to grade 9.
Grade 4.
Great, yeah. I think I needed 2 credits of French in grade 9.
Yeah, no, 9 and 10.
9 and 10, but yeah. But it's funny though because Quebec is the only French-speaking province, but yet it's our second language, and we have to take it in school here in well, I know in Canada. I know Marty knows, but Anthony might not know. Oh, there he's back. Here he's back.
Was your sandwich okay?
Oh, it was great. Thanks. I thought he was doing.
No skills.
You're back.
I hit the back button on my phone. Don't ever hit the back button on your phone when you're on StreamYard. What a bad idea.
I still have to look at the video you sent me for StreamYard. To learn how to use this thing. I haven't looked at anything yet. Probably after Christmas I'll start looking into it.
Oh yeah, when you watch it, he just shows you where all the settings are. That's the best thing about it.
I want to start streaming live.
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
Yeah. What do you plan on using?
I was looking into StreamYard.
You know what? I started with StreamYard and I went to OBS because you can do a lot more graphic-y stuff, but it's so hard to add a guest if you want to add a guest. So I'm like StreamYard. I'm back on StreamYards right now, and it's the free version. So I did have a month free, so they let me fool around with that kind of stuff. But I might be going with the other version there because it's pretty good. You can add videos to it, and you can download videos and play videos. It's so much easier. Point, click, and it's done. Okay. But I think I'm going to stick with StreamYard there. I like it. I like it a lot.
I've noticed too when you were on the OBS, CJ, you would freeze up a lot more, and I mean freeze up to a point where not even just the buffering, you would just like freezing and wouldn't hear your voice anymore. And then when you got back on StreamYard, it was a lot better.
Yeah. So I think I might stick with that. I think because I had to keep. Or I might have kept Facebook open, so I had the Facebook tab as well as streaming through the back end of Facebook. So I had the 2 tabs open, going kind of thing. So I don't know if it was too many tabs open or what, but I think I'm gonna stick with StreamYard. It's super easy. You do some cool effects like let's see here. Obviously you can pop up the comments. I don't know how to do that. There's ways to do it in OBS, but they show you how to do it by adding a link to StreamYard. So you might as well just have StreamYard.
StreamYard.
It's silly.
So I'm gonna look into it, see what I could, see how it works, and we'll see what I could do. I know that I want to. I see how you could put all the ticker on the bottom and all the other things you could put up. So I'm gonna look into it, see what see how it's gonna work for me.
How much is StreamYard? $10 a month or something like that?
You could it's like there's a basic version. It's free.
There's a free version, Marty.
Yeah, there's a free version.
And I think Ambient Girl has the free version. She's gone on. I think they only allow you 2 hours of streaming.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The free version, you only get so much time.
But 2 hours stream. 2 hours is plenty. 2 hours is 2 hours. That's a lot. To me, that's a lot. I don't plan on sitting on a computer for 2 hours talking.
How long we've been here? 2 hours.
1 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I figure.
I think it's a bit more than that. I'm going to check it out.
But I've liked ever since the Copperhead video where they brought people into the stream, and then Mayor did it, CJ, you're doing it, and it's been really cool because I like it. It's a point of everybody gets to put a face to the name.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it just
That's what I like
makes
about
it
it
a lot
too.
more personal with everybody.
Yeah, and I think
StreamYard site right now. Go ahead.
I just wish I could have it without these. It's the only way I could hear you guys because actually there's a TV like in the next room and there's no doorway. It's my living room. And at first I thought everybody would hear the TV, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, with the free version, you can do screen sharing. You can put up banners like the one I'm doing now, the ticker, comments on the screen, up to six on-screen participants like guests. Yeah. Change the color. You can do a green screen. If you have the green screen, you can stream anywhere. StreamYard branding in your streams, like up in the top. Well, it's my top right corner. I'm not sure how it is for you guys.
Oh, so instead of the duck,
but there is streaming.
Duck, you put your own logo or whatever.
You can put your own logo. Yeah. So if you pay $20 a month, there's no branding in the stream. You can put your own logo. Unlimited streaming. Price. You can put.
That's a yearly price.
Yeah, it's $25 a month US if you're not yearly. If you're month to month, it's $25.
Because for me it says $20 a month, but I'm in Canada, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you're on the yearly and it's US dollars.
But if you pay up, let's say for the whole year, they'll lower it for you.
$5 a month US. Yeah.
Okay.
You save.
If you do it sorry, I'm on the annual one. Let me switch it to monthly. Yes, right. 20 if you do it, if you pay per month, it's 20 and you're billed monthly. You get the no logo. You can put your own logo. Unlimited streaming. You can put 10 guests. You can do all your overlays. Now the overlays, you can do custom overlays. The one you have with the free one, let me just pop it in there for a second so you can see what.
Oh, it's a straight advertisement.
So this is the overlay that comes.
Yeah, StreamYard.
This is the overlay. So I have one video that I did not too long ago with my own, and you can there are templates that you can download from online places, and they show you how to do it and build it, and it's really cool. And you can change the backgrounds. I'm not sure what RTP means, but I guess that means custom. It says custom RTMP destinations. So I guess you can do different. Oh, I don't know what that means. Recording. If you're recording, you do 4 hours. You can multi-stream up to 3 different locations like book, YouTube, and wherever, Twitch or wherever you want to do. If you do the professional, that's $49 a month. You up to 8 everything in the basic, plus 8 hours of streaming, 8 destinations, and full HD 1080p visual there. So
I'm probably
try
the free version and see how it goes.
That's what I'm doing. It's I don't know I'm working on a guest, and we've been kind of chit-chatting back and forth for a little bit. If I get that guest done, I might drop the money for the $20 a month or $25 a month, so we can make it look nice. But yeah, it's a pretty good. I like it. I really like it. You can change the colors. For video clips, when you have your 30-second. I'll pop this in quickly for a second so you see what I'm talking about. Like you're right before that comes up. Your little,
that 30-second thing is short.
But if you, it
doesn't give a lot of people time to come in.
If you have So I noticed a lot of people, they'll do like a 5-minute. Well, Copperheads do like a 20-minute, but and some of the people do like a 10-minute. But Usually 5 to 10 minutes. By that time, the notification has gone out,
Right.
and people see that you're there, right? So
yeah,
I
like
have
if you haven't
like
posted
when I went,
beforehand that you're going live. I see what you mean.
yeah.
Because you could do it days before
If you
so
haven't
that the
put out
thumbnails
Right.
Yeah,
set the reminder.
So yeah. So when I was doing when I had the free version of the month, the paid version, I had an intro and a 5-minute intro. When I did mail calls, I had a little mail call, little video. I had my extra video and my channel intro that can pop in. You can backgrounds, but yeah, it's really it's a really good set.
Yeah.
Easy to use. Like
From what I've heard, it's pretty good.
I really
it looks
like
pretty good, and it's really simple to use. I've heard.
it is. It is simple. It is totally.
Any of you
Okay,
guys-
so Alexander's asked me a question. Sorry. Alexander did a question. CJ, where's these prices? At what site? They have gone out there. Have they gone out there yet? Or have they gone out there? So it's basically StreamYard. So if you look at the top corner, the little logo says powered by StreamYard. If you go to StreamYard, StreamYard.com. So StreamYard, StreamYard.com. And then those are the prices. You can change it if you want to pay monthly or annually. It tells you how much it is. And but yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's I like it. I enjoy it. Yeah, Nick says he thought you could use StreamYards for up to 20 hours. I'm not sure about live streaming. I know videos when you're uploading videos, there might be a limitation. Recording, it says 4 hours, but it says recording 4 hours. So I don't know, because I had the free version and I went over 4 hours the other day. So I don't know.
Yeah, and you go on the replay and the first 2 hours will be missing, CJ.
Oh, really?
It cuts off the beginning and only gives you the last 2 hours unless you're paying. Then you can go 4 to 6, I think, with the Pro. You read it. I think it was 4 hours or something, or 6 hours. Yeah.
Let me go to my channel. I know when I saw my video. Hold on a second here. Videos. So that was the Monday night free for all. There we go. It shows 4 hours.
StreamYard or direct to YouTube?
StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
Because I have the video, unless they haven't cut it off yet, but I got there's my video from the other day, and it's showing the whole 4 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. Last one I looked at that was like that. It was the beginning was cut off.
Don't do 4 hours. Just do a 2 hour video.
Well, like Anthony was saying already, if you're going to sit there for 4 hours, I don't know. I wouldn't. I think an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, you're stretching it. No one's going to sit there and watch your 2 hour replay. I don't know. That's a lot of someone's life to expect someone to.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when I do it, like, some people, for the live at least, some people pop in like halfway through because they're working or
I think like if you had a message to deliver, you deliver it first thing in your live, right? Like if you're doing a mail call or an announcement. And then let her stretch out for the 2 hours of us guys shooting the breeze. Awesome. Right. Yeah. But I wouldn't save it to the end for your announcement at the end of 2 hours because it's going to get missed. Yeah.
No, that would
only us diehards like watching to the end, I think.
Yeah, there are times,
who was it?
So many times I did my first short video. I went to the park and everything was basically clad that I found that day. I got to the point I'm like, who's going to want to sit here for 5 to 10 minutes watching me just pull out clad? So I made it a 2-minute short, and I just kept on like, got a quarter, got a dime, quarter,
It was good.
dime, penny. And it shot right through. And then I got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm not even doing a wrap up. I'll just end it. And that was it.
Good. You've seen it. It's
You
done.
know, it's like you saw it. I did what I had to do. That's it. And if I find something, you know, interesting, and then I'll keep the whole video together, you know. But I'm kind of new to all this, the editing and everything
Me too.
else. So it's like, you know, I'm using iMovie to edit all my videos, and it's like, you know, thank God I had Photoshop, so I'm on Creative Cloud. So I just download this. There's something on there. Oh God, I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. But I go in there and I could pull up a picture and add, you know, do the whole thumbnail off of it and add everything onto it. So.
Yeah, I miss Photoshop.
There's
for
a lot
sure.
of
Used to Photoshop. I don't have it anymore. I've been using Android so long. I don't have a real computer anymore. So.
Yeah, but they okay. You mainly. I was gonna say you could put it on PC also.
That's what my plan is. I was telling Joe, I'm gonna get a real computer. If I'm gonna be doing live streams, I need a real computer. You know, that's just the fact of the matter. So. Yeah. I just barely pulled off that last one with 2 cameras and using my old Ultrabook tablet. It worked, but it was hard for me to do because my tablet was lagging, even though the stream was fine. I watched the stream after, like, so that's really, it's like, you think something's going wrong, that sucks too, because your computer's trash.
When
anyway.
when I was on the Plug Life, I was using my phone. I'm downstairs in my basement. I have my phone sitting there. I'm on a tripod. Everything was skipping. They couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear them. I was freezing up. I was like, oh man, I can't believe this. I'm going to be on this thing for the first time. I'm putting my face out there, and I'm screwing it all up. I ran upstairs. I was like, I don't care if they have the TV on. I have a big iMac upstairs, which I would do all my editing for my photography on. So I just downloaded Chrome, went right on it, and it was like boom. And now I look at myself on half these things, and I'm like, oh wow, it's clear. You know, it's not cutting out.
Yep.
So I said, it's definitely, you know, I would get another iMac or just update the one I have now. You know?
Marty, what do you use, Marty?
Marty, I was just going to ask him that.
I was curious. Sorry.
I can't hear you, Marty.
He doesn't have his headphones on. He can't.
Yeah.
He took his headphones off. He can't hear us. Oh, there. Marty, put them on. Come on, do it. Marty.
Type it in the chat. Oh, he was working on something.
Oh, he's plugging him
I
back
don't know
in.
why you can't hear me.
There he goes.
Oh no, now we can hear you perfectly.
You can hear me.
Back. Marty's.
I don't know.
There we go.
I could hear you fine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Oh, plugged in. I use my Chromebook.
Marlon beat me to the punch, but he was asking what you use for your
like all my videos. My videos I just do on my phone.
Okay, on your phone.
Okay.
Android?
Yeah.
Android
phone,
and you got a Chromebook.
Yeah, my Chromebook. My computer, my computer that I got, the HP, it lags so bad. It's just like it's always freezing up, and you want to throw that at the wall, right?
Yeah, my old MacBook, I can't even update it anymore.
Yeah,
it's so out of, you know, it's from like 2010. So I'll look at things on it, but even like YouTube doesn't look the way it looks like on my new on my desktop. So
I'll just do a video and then use that app Kind Master, is it? Yeah.
Okay. I think that's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
And iMovie, like Anthony said, he's using if you're on a phone, if you're on an iPhone, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I didn't know. I thought it was just on iPhone, and then Joel digging deep beeps was like, no. If you have a Mac, he goes, it's in there. I says it's not on my thing on the bottom there. When I bring it, he goes, no, go into your apps and look. So I looked into it, and it was right there, and that was it. It was like everything worked from there.
I like to buy a MacBook, but they're pretty expensive, man.
You know what?
Yeah, that's the thing.
They are. I did it mainly because, for my business. I bought the big iMac, but they're just too expensive. And I hate that even with it, like iPhones, after a certain amount of time, even the updates don't work 100% on them. Like it'll update, but you're still slow and everything is just not running right.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at with my copy.
I'm live.
Joe?
Tablet.
They said hi.
Is that your wife?
Yes.
Come over here.
She's busy.
Come on. Anthony, tell her to come over so we can stop laughing and get her over here.
Yeah, but with Marty thinking of getting like a MacBook, I think the thing about spending the few extra dollars is you do get the software with it. Whereas when you get an Android device or a Chromebook, I have to pay a subscription to have editing software. They don't even sell it to you. I have to pay every 3 months to keep using it. Yeah. That's how Google is making its money, is on subscriptions now.
Yeah.
Just use the free apps, man.
Same with like you don't.
That's it.
You don't get Office with computers anymore. You got to pay every month for the Office. So I just stopped using it and just did the Gmail. You go to Gmail, Google, and you can use all their apps for free.
See, there you go.
Have you ever used DaVinci? I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's free, also.
Yeah. DaVinci's good, but that's a problem. My computer it just lags too much.
If it's old, or if the graphics
you need to run DaVinci, you need a good computer.
Yeah, because that was what I was looking into first until Joe told me, no, you have something to edit right there in your computer. And then I ended up just sticking with the iMovie for now, and I could always get what is it called, Premiere or something like that on Adobe. So that might be something to do in the future, if, as I get more into it. But any of you guys going hunting this anytime soon?
Maybe.
I wish.
I might hit the beach when the tide goes out this weekend.
That's what I think I'm going to do. I think Sunday I'm going to head out to either Coney Island or Brighton Beach and do a little beach hunting.
Man, you guys.
Because the ground is still, the snow is melting, but if it gets colder again this weekend, all that dampness in the dirt is just going to freeze up again.
Marlon there, unfortunately he doesn't have beaches or tides or.
No, just playground sand.
I was up in Grand Prairie there for a couple months, and that was enough for me, man. I was gone. Did not like Grand Prairie at all.
I remember I went out to I forget the place it was called. Anyways, so I flew to Edmonton, and we drove from Edmonton to the town I went to. Anyways, so we stopped at the restaurant. It was the first time I went out there. It was in the wintertime, and I see all the cars. They're all running. Like you can see the exhaust coming out. I'm like, and there's nobody in the cars. I'm like, what's going on here? And they're all, half of them are plugged in. And my dad was saying, he's like, well, if you leave your car off, they're not gonna start when you try and start them back up again. And I'm like, wow, that is pretty cold. It was such a different like I couldn't see the sun until like almost noon because we were kind of in the valley and the mountains are everywhere, and it's such an odd feeling when you're in a shadow for most of the morning or half the day.
And the sun doesn't rise that high by noon even during the winter. So it barely gets over the mountaintops into the valley or people's houses. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a long shot. I'm not that far north. Grand Prairie's further, obviously.
Oh yeah, That's cold up there, man.
Yeah, and they'll taste some -40 for 3 weeks of the winter at a time. Like we'll get a cold snap here in Alberta for a week or two where it's hitting -35, -36 without the wind. And that's Celsius. So Fahrenheit, I don't even know for you, Anthony. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think what is 20 is 0.
Wow.
20 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius, is it? But anyway, but stinking cold. So cold that
Too cold.
0 is 30.
You get up there -50 below, man. It's cold.
yeah, well. And then they throw that wind chill factor in at you too, because the wind is just stealing every little bit of heat. And so it feels, I guess they say it feels worse. But that I always say is for people who aren't dressed for the elements. Wind chill only affects you if you're not dressed right. So, you know, most of the time I'll say. Not if you crash your plane and you have to eat your friends up in the Arctic Circle, right?
The only thing I did like though is driving up through Banff and Jasper. That's something nice up there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a great drive for sure. We got stopped by goats licking the salt off the ground, and they would not budge. They held up traffic for about 20 minutes. There must have been like 50 or 60 of them just licking the ground, the salt off the ground. It was the funniest thing.
I've seen it in Jasper and Banff. They're blocking the road, the whole herd, and then they start licking people's cars to get the salt off of like the mud flaps. Like, so they even lick the cars.
Yep.
Wildlife just wandering through town.
They know they're safe. It's a park. It's been a provincial park forever, so those animals know.
I think. Yeah, and it was like
because I have another browser open with the chat in it.
Yeah, that's why I do this too. Same thing. Yeah. Do you have any mountain parks close to you, Anthony? Like if you wanted to get up like skiing or anything like that, like any alpine stuff?
Probably have to go upstate or something like that, probably, or go into like PA.
Okay, yeah.
Go to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but Adventures with Goat is in Colorado, so I think he's got Rockies there, right? Rocky Mountains.
He's in the mountains.
Yeah, he's definitely in the mountains. But you're far away from him then, are you? I'm the worst for geography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
He's over here.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a big country.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was I guess moose or caribou, but even they were just wandering the streets. We were driving through town. They're just wandering through the streets. It was nothing. For me, it was like, oh my god, these things are like massive, like horses or something. We just walk in the streets, and it was, just
I know.
Regular
the locals
day.
Get mad because they're you have a vegetable garden, and then the wildlife is eating your vegetables.
Here in New York, we just have the rats roaming the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of them here in Halifax. Down by the water here. Rats running all over the place.
Oh, geez. Beach living in such a cold. BC Treasure Shell said the coldest day here was -46. Feels like -52. Hey, there's Rory.
Yeah, he's in northern BC, I believe.
What's inside?
This is Amber. She's my younger one.
Hi, Amber.
Oh, I thought that was Rory. Hi, Amber.
I was looking
It's funny, Anthony. I listened.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know who was talking.
No, I was going to say that. Oh no. I let you talk and like your accent, your Brooklyn accent. It reminds me of every time I watch like a Bronx Tale. It just reminds me of that. But it's funny. Like to you, it's not an accent, but to me, it is, right?
Right.
And,
no, I know.
But just.
I like the way they say quarter.
I always laugh.
On a quarter.
People are like, oh yeah, you got an accent. I'm like, hey, yeah, forget about it. Okay. They expect everybody from New York to be like, hey, yeah, I got to get some coffee, and I'm from New York, and
coffee. Yeah. Or is that your wife behind you, Anthony?
It's not.
Yeah, that's my wife behind me. Wave.
Oh, tell her we say thank you for what she does. tell her we say thank you for what she does.
They're saying thank you for everything you do. Me? Yes. I don't know. She said, what does she do?
That's
hello?
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. There she is. Hello.
She doesn't actually hear you because I have the earphones on. I have the headphones
on.
Oh,
okay.
She's in the middle of getting stuff ready for tomorrow. We're doing Christmas home because we usually used to go over our family's house, but with COVID and everything, we're staying home this year. I actually had a good friend who went over her family's house for Thanksgiving, and he ended up contracting COVID. And thank God he's good.
Oh my gosh,
he's all better. But it's you never know who's been around somebody, and So I was like, no. She was like, no, let's just stay home. So.
Yeah, my family's doing a Zoom Christmas.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Christmas Day, we'll Zoom with my niece because we usually go over my niece's house. My sister will be there.
Yeah,
and that's it. It's sad, but we got to get through this.
I got nieces and nephews in Ontario, and then nieces and nephews in Australia, and so we're gonna have one big Zoom.
Now imagine going back to when you're saying nieces and nephews. Imagine going back to when you were their age, and not having the technology we have today. So it's kind of good that we have it because at least you have that, right?
Well, I didn't have that technology back then. I didn't have.
Sorry.
Back then, in like the 70s and the 80s, we had none of this. I always wonder, wow, if I had this, this would have been so good. This would have been so much fun back then.
Oh yeah.
My mother never knew where the heck it was. I would leave the house in the morning and not come home until the next day sometimes.
Yeah. You leave first thing in the morning, and then you come home for lunch, or not even bother and come home for dinner. Yeah. Come home when the street lights come on. That's what
I remember when I hit my late teens. I remember I got my first job. I would come home Friday night, get dressed, go out to a club, and come home Monday morning about an hour before I had to go back to work. And my mother would be like, "Where the hell are you? What were you doing?" "Hey, I was out." She's like, "Well, I haven't seen you since Friday night." I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Everything's good."
Oh my gosh.
I said, "I got to go to work. Leave me alone. I got to go to work now." Oh man.
Yeah, times have changed. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, now it's like somewhat the same. I mean, I call my kids on their cell phone to see if they're okay, but they never pick up.
Yeah.
You'll get a text like 2 hours later.
My dad.
I'm good. Everything's fine. Don't worry, I'm not dead. I'm like, okay.
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, where's I gotta show you something there if I can find it. So you guys will probably appreciate this.
I got it.
What's that?
I wanted to show you. Remember you were showing the steel scent the other day.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you. I had gotten as a gift a roll of them, and
a roll of steel scents.
A roll of steel scents.
Yeah.
Wow, oh my God!
Look at how
the whole roll, hey?
Look at the condition of that.
That mint.
Yeah,
uncirculated
up there.
Wow.
Full screen.
I didn't know if it was a proof or what it was.
That is crazy.
I was like, this is in beautiful shape.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this is like one of those things that it's like, I didn't know if it was a proof or what it was. And then I just won. Have you guys ever gone on to Nathan Trevor American Collectors YouTube channel?
No, never heard of it.
He does these giveaways. This guy does coin roll hunting. He does metal detecting. Does a lot of things, silver stacking and all that. I think he just had his 300 sub giveaway. And if you sent him your address, and long as you write on his videos, he like picks out coins and sends them to you. So he just sent me
what was the channel?
He sent me a whole ton of proofs, wheat proofs.
Oh my gosh.
A Merc. He sent me a Canadian 18-something Canadian large cent in
Holy
it.
moly.
It's like he sent a lot of stuff. Great guy. Very great guy, very nice. I never expected anything like that from him. I thought, every now and then you get a coin or whatever. He sent me like 7 buffaloes, no date. And I was like,
what was his channel name?
Nathan Trevor. I think it's American Collector. And you just write on, as long as you like, you don't, not even to say you have to like the thing, but long as you write a comment, he'll actually, like when he does his giveaways, he'll say, okay, this is, some people he'll do like one of those, like the thing where it picks out the person or whatever. He'll do that for a couple of things, but most of the time it was like with like all the Wheaties and things like that, the proofs. He just went through and he's like, okay, I have like 16 people that commented, so I have these 16 proof Wheaties. I'll send one to each. And then next, this is the other video we were doing. Okay, I got 5 people. These 5 people are going to get these Buffalo nickels. And so I got like a package with like 15, 20 coins in it. And this guy must go. He must go crazy with shipping, because I know the one that he sent me was like $5 shipping from California to here, and he had like over 20, 30 envelopes for people filled with all coins that he was giving out to everybody.
Yeah, shipping ain't cheap.
That's
yeah. I'm almost at a point where I wanted to like send him. I might send him a New Year's card and just like put like $10 in there and say, I really appreciate, the giveaways and how you're very generous with it. And here's just a little token to cover, some of the shipping. I know it's not covering it all or a percent of it, but it's something, because he's very generous, very nice guy.
Nick. Thanks for stopping by, Nick. I appreciate it. Take care. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
See you, Nick.
Yeah, see you later,
Alexander's asked you a question. Anthony, Alexander wants to know, how does your wife feel about your hobby? Does she support and go looking for coins with you?
She actually, I'm new to the hobby. Actually, the pandemic is what got me into metal detecting. I was looking, if you look at my first video, I basically tell everybody that I was looking at videos of photography online on YouTube, and I got bored, came across a beach detecting video and liked it. And from there, looked to see if there was people in New York that did it, and started following a couple of them, Metal Detecting NYC, Indiana Tones, a lot of them. And I got hooked. And I bought my first detector, bought a scoop, bought a shovel. And I think it was the first time I went to a beach, she went with me. And we had some fun. We found a couple of things, mostly clad. But, it was like she'd rather sit at the beach, not walk around and dig in the beach. So, but she's fully supportive. It's always like, oh, I'm going to go out today. And she's like, okay, go ahead, have some fun. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife, she's go have fun. See you. Bye.
Yeah. It's like time for
I usually get up.
Go.
Yeah. When I depending where I go, like I'm up at like 4 a.m. to get out to the beaches before people get there, because it's more of a hassle for me. because I have to walk around them. I feel like I'm kind of invading their space when you see some guy at the shelter coming up on you, and then it's like, oh, okay. You move around, and then I usually try to get it all done before a lot of people start coming.
Right.
But
so you're not like swinging over blankets and kicking sand on people, hey?
No.
I tend to go very
I'm
early.
up because I have a. Yeah,
I go early, but in the beginning, I
too.
was a little like standoffish about like where I went, and you know, when I went to the park, you know, I had one lady one time that was like, "Oh, what are you doing? You're destroying the park," and I'm like, "Well, I have a permit to destroy it," and she was like, "What?" And I said, "I have a permit to do this. This is how we basically, you know, what we do." And I explained, you know, cutting a plug, and I did it very quickly. And she was like, "Oh, wow." And she's like, "Oh, well, you're a professional, so that's good. That's good." I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then she left. But we had
you have to get a permit to do that.
Yeah, New York City, you need a permit to hunt, and they give you a list of all the parks and beaches you could go to. And there's certain parts in the park.
Oh, wow.
Like when you're digging the parks and you're in the playground area, we're not allowed to dig near a playground spot. You're not allowed to be near it, near the kids and all that.
Wow.
So.
Central Park?
Oh no, Central Park.
Alexander.
No.
Yeah, no.
Nobody could hunt Central Park.
Huge.
That would be the biggest. Like, oh my God, that's a bucket lister.
Nice.
You know, if you watch Metal Detecting NYC, a guy called him and said, "I lost my wedding ring," but it was in Central Park. And he actually went to do the recovery. He found some cops there, told them, "Look, this is what's going on. I'm looking for this guy's wedding ring." And they said, "Sure, as long as you don't destroy anything, you put everything." He explained with the plug and everything. And they said, "As long as you don't mess anything up and you don't take anything else other than the ring." So even if he found, he was like, he was like, "Oh my God, quarter signal. Oh my God, this is like on the Knox, it's like a 33, 34."
Oh.
I said, "Silver dollars, half dollars, they're all in there." He was like,
I know.
He didn't find the ring. He couldn't find the ring that day, but he was just, everybody who was on that, he did a live stream from his phone. And while he was doing it, everybody's like, "Where are you?" And he's like, "Well, I'm here in Central Park." And we're like, "Get out of here. I'm coming. I'm going to meet you." What? Everybody wanted to
be.
Wow. But he was like, yeah, but we can't. And he explained on the live stream that, you know, I can't take anything. I can't dig if it's not a signal for the ring. I'm like, they don't know what the heck the signal is.
Wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, but if, you know, they see me pulling up coins and putting them in my pocket, I can't do that."
Yeah. Here in Ontario, when I first started, I double checked with the bylaw office, and there's no restrictions. The only restrictions we have here is private property. You can go on any beach, any park, playground. Is it the same for you, Marty and Marlon, out west and out east?
Well, down here, there's a lot of historic sites down here that you cannot go near. So, but the parks and beaches and that, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm in a small town, and I don't think anyone's ever swung a metal detector here before. So I'm usually met by curious people, and that's it. No one. The only time I ever bumped into trouble was some kids at the playground accused me of stealing their treasure from the sand because that was their playground. Yeah, and they were getting angry too.
Yeah,
they were serious, like the parents protecting their
I'm
gold.
a pirate. Go away.
We had, I think I was in. It was like 2-3 weeks ago. I was with his name is Spike. He's new to YouTube. His channel is called We Be from Brooklyn. It's him and his wife, but he goes out a lot with me. And we were in Prospect Park, and we went to a field area there, and we were hunting. And the dogs are there always in the morning. They dig holes. So these guys came to play soccer or something afterwards. And they were young guys. And one of them was just being, I'm not going to say the choice words, but let's say he was obnoxious. But he kept on saying, "What are you doing? Look at you leaving all these holes." And I'm like, dude, I said, first of all, the dogs did that. If this is what I'm doing, you could see all the dirt around it. You could see I'm putting it back. It's very different. And he's like, no, the people can't play. And then he started telling he had like 2 friends that came walking down the path, and he was like, look at what these guys are doing. And I looked at my friend Spike, and I'm like, yo, I said, this might, I told, I pulled him to the side. I said, worst come to, I'm not leaving. I said, because I have a permit to do this. I said, worst come to worst, I'm swinging my shovel. Somebody's getting hurt. I said, I don't care. And he ended up, he came with like, he left and he came back with like 10 guys. Wow. And they all started walking up to us. But his friends were like, I grabbed my shovel. I was like, and his friends were like, oh man, that's so cool. What are you doing? His friends were all cool with it. They started asking me like, oh, where can I buy it? I was weary on like if they asked me about, oh, how much of those things are, you got to be weary. Are they going to try and rob me or whatever? Yeah. But they were just like, and I told them you got to get a permit, and they were like, where? One kid started looking it up and started trying to fill it out on his phone. He was like, this is so cool. I want to try this. I've seen other people doing it in the park, but this guy just wouldn't let go. I was like, the 17-year-old in me wanted to just smack the crap out of him. But you're gonna have some people that
one more year.
You're definitely gonna find ignorant people. Yep.
Yeah, and thank God it wasn't a bad day. We found some stuff that day, but that was it. You're gonna run into those people. You're gonna have them everywhere. Nowadays, I just go out and I just do it.
I've only ever had a lady come up to me once, and she started bitching about digging holes, and my dog's gonna break his leg, and I'm like, listen, lady, this is what I do. This is how I fill in the hole. Showed her the whole routine, right? Well, there were some other guys here the other day, and they had shovels, and
well, actually, we're supposed to use a hand digger tool only.
Well, if I go to a park, that's all I use is a hand digger. I'm not going to go in there with a shovel. And
I take my shovel with me. I have a small T-handle shovel.
Yeah,
I take it because everybody else is using it. That day I ran into afterwards. I had run into Digging Duo, and I was talking with Mike from the Digging Duo, and I was telling him what was going on. He was like, "Oh, I would have done the same thing."
I figure with a hand digger, people aren't going to bother you as much.
Yeah. A lot of times they see that the hand digger tool and they think that you're carrying a big blade.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, big knife.
Well, I got the hori knife, right?
Yeah, no one messes with me when I got my hand digger out.
The hori knife. It looks, that's what I got right there.
Yeah, that's what this one is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a big dagger.
Yeah, I pretend it's like
I just got the Amazon
Crocodile Dundee, right? That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Right. I just pull this out a lot of times. They look at it and they're like, oh, I think because they see the edges.
Yeah, the
like
serrations.
And they're like, oh, no. They leave.
That's too funny. My kid, Rory, she calls it a treasure sword.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but those things are nice.
Marty, I'll go start with Marty. What kind of detector do you have?
Who, me? AT Max.
See, those offset diggers are nice because they really flip the coin out, really pops it out.
Only the one here.
CJ.
What do you have, Marlon? What are you using? Oh yeah.
CJ, you have the Simplex, right?
Yeah.
How do you like the way it is around, like, let's say, are you near saltwater beaches?
No. No.
Okay.
All freshwater.
That's what a lot of people say, that it's not the greatest near saltwater, but I want to get a backup, and I'd rather get a Simplex because of price range. And it's so good.
You know what? For what it is, like I'm stuck on using all metal. I have tried to mess around with different settings. You can do like beach mode, but I was told that the beach mode is specifically for like salt water. So I don't really use beach mode at the beach. I'll just use all metal. And I find all metal.
Right.
But if I go to park mode, I can discriminate the lower stuff. But because a lot of our coins are made with so many different metals, that's the other reason why I leave it on all metal. Because if you know our toonies, it's probably made up of 4 or 5 different metals, and the numbers just go up and down all over the place.
Right.
And
especially a toonie, because a toonie is double
yeah,
material.
yeah.
It's
Right.
a ring of
Toonie is
one.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost
And
like
the
the
solid coin in
Euros.
the middle's magnetic.
It looks almost like the Euros, like with the
Yeah.
silver
Yeah.
cladding around, let's say, a gold cladding or something like that.
Yeah, we have
Hold on. What happened?
Well, CJ,
yeah.
what's your new clad run? Like the new clad, does it show up as a 4 on your?
Guys, I'll be right back.
I get
I gotta go.
Yeah,
I
for
gotta
sure.
go. They left the package downstairs, and
Yeah, and I was just going to.
Okay.
they'll leave them at the door, and somebody will just walk away with it. So I'll be right back.
yeah,
I got all excited.
yeah, for sure.
I got to go, actually,
What
CJ.
you say,
So I'll
Marlon?
say, I was just going to show this toonie to
No problem.
Anthony there, but not important. Just because, and at the center of it, you could stick a magnet to the center, but not to the outside. Like the outside
Yeah.
material is non-ferrous, and then the
Yeah,
inner is. It's so ridiculous. So toonies ring like straight garbage a lot of the time, depending on what angle they're sitting at too. You know.
Yeah,
All the new clad rings up as garbage on mine.
yeah. The number,
Oh, I know.
the numbers
I
are
mean,
all over
it's
the
steel.
place. So
If you-
I usually because I know when the numbers go like, oh, it's pretty much a toonie. Like, oh, it's guaranteed pretty much a toonie. But that's why I keep it on all metal.
Yeah. Then you find everything.
A toonie and a loony, I get usually a good signal, but quarters and that,
Yeah.
it's just like it just skips really low on the AT Max. It's like an 18 to 30 to like same thing as a nail would ring up, right?
Yeah.
So
And
it's like,
they changed those so much with the alloys over
Yeah,
the years.
yeah.
Though the oldest, like an 86 or what is it, 87?
Yeah.
I think 87's first year of Looney.
yeah, the
It
loony.
sounds beautiful, but then
Oh,
you
yeah.
bring like a 98, 99, 2000 Looney, and they're like they start sounding trashier and
different,
trashier
Yeah,
as
the
the
new
years go on.
it's
I've
like
been
a
learning
90, 95
slowly.
on my.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's the other reason why I do all metal, because the coin changes metal like every couple of years or whatever.
yep,
So, you know, I tried to write down, okay, when I first started with the simplex, okay, quarter is this, quarter or a nickel is that, dime is this, but then I'm like, I'm getting different numbers because of different years. So it's like, oh, what do you
that's
do,
it.
right? So
Yeah,
I just basically dig everything.
right when I first got my metal detector that had VDI readings on it, I grabbed a few coins. I'm going to learn the numbers. But actually, I found out later that,
Yeah.
that was BS for those later years where it,
That
they
You
just
gotta
keep
like
changing.
these things though.
it doesn't.
That's nice.
Yeah, those
The
are
new
sweet.
loonies are cool,
Those
man.
are sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clark's
Those are
Cove
nice.
won one. Yeah, one's going to Clark's Cove, and the other who won the other one? Oh yeah, Bill 457.
Nice.
Ooh, I'm back.
That was from Goat's live stream.
So what'd you get? What'd you get?
It was actually for my upstairs tenant.
Oh,
They left some. It looks like
okay.
he collects albums, so it looks like they were like 2 big packages of like a couple of vinyl albums.
Yeah.
So, but it's like I'm on
Give
a.
me a.
I have to run down 2 flights of stairs to go outside and then run back up.
well, there a couple months ago, I
Give
got
me
a
a-
drone, and they left the drone at my front door. Right, I got a notification. You know, there's a package at your door, so I had to leave work, drive home.
Oh God, I
Yeah,
hate
go
that.
get it before the pirates.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
they
I
left-
wasn't,
I
I
ordered
wasn't
a
gonna leave
camera.
a $700 drone sitting there.
I ordered a camera. It was like $2,500 I spent on it. They left it right at my doorstep. And I called up and I'm telling my wife what it was. Thank God my son was coming home from school at the time. This was a few years back. And he walked into the areaway and he saw it right at the door. So he brought it in. And I said, you know what? I said, I should just call them up and say that it was stolen and get another camera. But I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So I just, I kept my mouth shut. I ordered a bag for it and a couple of filters and stuff for it. 2 days later, it got delivered. They did the same thing and they stole that.
Dang.
I was like, I said, you know what? It was only like $90 worth of stuff, so I didn't care. Better than $2,500 if they stole the camera.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, I hate when they do that.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos out there of this guy. He makes these boxes and he puts them on porches, and basically he sets it up where there's four in the box. There's four cell phones filming, and it sets it off. He's like some engineer of some kind.
Oh yeah.
And what happens is it's really cool. I forget what it's called, but when you pull the cover off the box, it starts talking and it shoots glitter everywhere. And he's got like a little fart spray, so it shoots a fart smell out, and it starts talking like, and there's like lights that go off, like, and they have like police talking in the back, like they're on their way kind of thing, and lights are flashing, and running and covering their nose and throwing it out in the garbage and stuff like that. But it's amazing though that some people, stoop to that level and do that kind of stuff. But
yeah, I heard that. I was going to show this. Oh, there you go. Glitter bomb guy put. I heard something they were saying he put real skunk juice into the fart spray for the last few that he did too. How do you get real skunk juice? I want to know.
Some hunter up north, I'm sure, sells it with the pelts and stuff. So
milk and skunks.
I smell that liquid ash you buy online, and it is bad, man.
And milk and skunks.
Yeah, milk and.
What'd you call it, Marty?
That guy gets
it's called liquid ash. And it's like $10 a bottle, or liquid ash, and it's like $10 a bottle, right? Spray bottle. And man, it's a friend of mine got it one time, and he was using it at work as a joke, right? You got to evacuate the building. It's bad.
I remember back in high school, you used to be able to go down to the head shops and buy little glass vials. They're just stink bombs, and you smash them.
Yeah.
And but we had to evacuate a whole section of the school. It was horrible, but it was after that they're like, if you do that again, you're gonna get expelled. Like I never got caught, but they had an announcement like if anyone does that and they get caught, you're getting instant expelled. So it was fun. It was like a Friday afternoon. We busted it, and we got out. So it was good.
I remember those they're like the stink bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little glass vials.
Oh, they would get a whole bunch of them. They would go into every bathroom in the school.
Yep.
Like boom, right before the bell rang. So it was like once everybody started coming out, the hallway smelt of it. You couldn't run into the bathroom or anything.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
So we were talking before about technology, and we kind of went off topic, but I pulled this out to show you that I'm sure you guys will remember these, but it actually still works. And when the power, I pull this out because it's the only phone that works, but one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
I have one in my closet somewhere. Whenever God forbid anything happens with the power or anything.
Is that push button or rotary?
They work both fine.
It's a rotary phone.
Rotary.
The old rotary phones, yeah.
He's got rotary, hey? Oh, it is a rotary.
Yeah, I remember using that.
Yeah, I remember them.
Oh, yeah.
We had one just like that one in black.
Yeah.
Remember the little locks they used to put, like it would sit in like the first number.
One of the finger holes. Yeah.
And you couldn't turn it. We used to just get the screwdriver and pop it off
Crazy.
and then snap
They
it
locked
back
out the
in.
phone.
My mom would never know.
Yeah, the ones my parents had when I was a kid were white, I remember though. And the story was that they didn't even own them. You had to pay on your
You rented them, yeah.
Yeah, they were rentals yet.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah.
And then when the newer phones came out, my parents never turned them into the post office like you were supposed to. And so they were getting charged rental fees for years on these two white phones they had sitting in the basement, and they weren't looking at the bill, seeing they were getting dinged a few bucks every month still, until they finally like turned them in.
Well, a few years ago there, we did a renovation for my boss's father-in-law. And he still had one of the really old phones, and he was still paying rent on it.
There you go. That's the thing. It was on. They had the same phone number, so it was on their bill until they turned those in. I was a kid. This is in the late 80s. I'm probably talking here. So, yeah. Yeah, those phones.
I'm talking like 2015, and he's still paying rent on the phone.
That's crazy.
You can go pick up a phone for a couple of bucks.
Cool. Well, you guys, I got to jump off. Like, I got to go play with the kids and stuff a little bit
Marlon.
here.
All right, buddy.
Good
This has been fun. Yeah, it's always fun to get together across the country and have a chat. Across the continent, I I not just the country. Yeah. And so the next time
we got Alexander from
Yeah, you got the other fellow there from Mexico, is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alexander's, I think, he's from Russia.
Yeah, he's from Russia.
All right, bye everyone in chat. And I'll see you guys live another time for sure.
Okay.
Whoever channel we're on, we'll be live.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
Have a good one.
Awesome, guys. It was great chatting.
Thanks.
See ya. Signing out from
Take
Alberta.
care. Bye.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He is. He is.
We make everyone big. There we go.
How's everything going with your health, CJ?
Good. Going good. I have actually Marlon and I kind of share something. He just had a hernia surgery, and I have an umbilical hernia, but they're I went to a specialist, and they said, yeah, you have to lose weight before we do any kind of surgery, only because they say, if I do put it on any more weight, it'll stress it kind of stuff. And
right.
But it's some days, oh my gosh, it's so painful. Like literally I sneeze. Oh, okay, so you know how it is. You sneeze, cough, fart too hard. It's like, oh gosh.
Right in the middle. It's just like, it feels like they're sticking a knife in you.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm able to kind of push everything back in.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to be careful with what I eat, because when it makes its way down and everything, it's sometimes it's hard to get back in the hole there. And but some days, like I remember actually the day that I went to the specialist, I couldn't get it back in, and I started getting this because it was so painful. And I was in the waiting room, and I was kind of, luckily I was the only one there, so I'm like, I had to pull my shirt up. I'm working on it, trying to push it in, move it around, and try to get it back in the hole. And then, but it was so painful, and I start getting my hands start shaking. I get in the cold sweats, and finally I'm like, I had to talk to someone. And I noticed one of the doctors went into the cafeteria there, and I'm like, I walked up, and I'm also hypoglycemic, so I thought it was my sugar. So I'm like, I need. And they saw that I was sweating and kind of shaking. Like, are you okay? I'm like, I said, no, I need some sugar, like a pop or something in a cookie or something. But I thought it was because I was hypoglycemic. But it was just the pain that was in the abdomen there from the hernia.
You should carry glucose pills with you, because I carry that in my car. I get hypoglycemic attacks sometimes. I'll just start sweating and dizzy and whatever. Yeah, and I have these little pills. I take like 2 of them, and it goes right away.
I remember one time. I mean, it was my own fault, but we were doing some gardening out back, and it was a really super hot day. And I was sweating like crazy. And stupid me, I had pants on, so it just made it worse. So I was out there for about a good hour, like in August or September, and it just dripping sweat, right? So I went inside to get a drink because I was thirsty. And I walk into the kitchen, and it was literally, I don't have anything I could kind of explain it, but you know, like if you get like it was just basically I didn't go blind, but everything was kind of like a thick fog. I could make out bright colors and shadows. That was it. But it was all like white.
You get all those sparkles on the side of your eyes.
No. It was basically like something was. It was basically looking at that, but I can still see like brightness, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm calling for my wife. I'm like, I can't see. But she thought I was joking because we joke around a lot, right?
Right.
And I'm kind of like stumbling, trying to find the countertop, and I'm grabbing it. She's like, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing?" I'm like, "I can't see." She goes, "What do you mean you can't see?" I'm like, "I can't see anything." So luckily it lasted for about, I don't know, 30 seconds, but it freaked me out, right? So that's when I went to the doctor and found out it was hypoglycemic. But I found out the doctor's like, well, as long as you have, you grab something sweet or, and just kind of down it pretty quick, it'll balance it out pretty quick. But so usually I know now when it kind of, the onset comes on, okay, I better have a cookie or something or something sweet. And then I can kind of like, I can roll with it.
Because there's so much sugar in
What's that? Sorry?
I used to carry a pack of Skittles with me all the time.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much sugar in those things. It was like, I would just down half the pack, and I would start feeling better.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh.
But then with drinking the Pepsi and the Coke Zero, because working in the food industry, pop's free, right? But even if you don't, like, I'm always like going to the store saying, why am I going to spend $1 for a bottle of water when I can spend $1 for a bottle of pop or something? It's like, oh, get a pop. But now that with the Coke Zero and the Pepsi Zero, I have noticed that I am, at least not gaining weight, but I am losing a bit of weight too. So it's in the summertime too, I was getting out walking with my wife and that kind of stuff. But
I stopped drinking.
So yeah, but I used to be.
I don't drink any
soda,
pop. I know, when you guys call it pop, I call it soda. I don't drink any of that.
Yeah.
Unless it's the only thing I like. If I'm at a restaurant or something like that, and they would be like, well, I'm not in the mood for water with my dinner. So, but I'll only get like either a ginger ale or like a Sprite and get like a clear soda. But other than that, I haven't had soda and I don't even know how long. I try not to.
Oh, wow. Wow. So Alexander is asking a question about Turkish device is so popular with you. What is the device factor in purchasing this device? Price, advertising, or build quality of the device? So for me, I do have the Simplex. I don't have it with me. It's in my car, but price is definitely a factor. It is very cheap. It is for the money. What I've been told with other devices, it is just as good as a lot of devices out there.
Yeah.
I can go 10 feet underwater. And that was the other reason why I got it, because I wanted to do stuff in water. But it's got like park mode, 2 different park modes, beach mode, all metal mode. You can discriminate on the different things. I think it's 5 or 6 different settings. And if you have a pinpoint, which I have, you can mute it. You hit the mute button, and it won't pick up the pinpointer when it gets close to it.
Right. It has
So
that light.
I like. Well, it's not very bright, but it does. The one problem that I have with it is because, yeah. It shines on top of the coil,
Right.
If you to if you're detecting, and the light's right underneath or on top of the coil, so you move the coil to look, and you can't see because you have to move the coil to see the hole or whatever. So I have a secondary light that I wear on my forehead there, but I think it's a great. I like it. I've had it for 5-6 months now, and I love it.
For the money, man, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's a great
for the price.
For the money, it's a great. You're wrong.
I looked into that before I got my first detector. That was the first one I looked into. It was at the time there was a lot of updates coming onto it. They were still like on 2.6 something update or whatever. There was so many updates, and everybody in some of the groups on Facebook, they were like, "Oh, mine's chattering this is happening," and it got me a little nervous to get it because I was like, I don't want to get a detector, me not knowing what I'm doing with one as it is, and then it not working right for me. So I was like, I didn't know what to get, and I saw so many people using the Knox, and I was like, you know what? I don't care about the budget. I'm just gonna, thank God I had that little bit put aside anyway. So I ended up buying the Equinox 600. But now that I've seen so many videos on the Simplex, it goes deep. It's an entry level detector with an entry level price, but it's giving you an intermediate type of a detector for that price. You're not finding a lot 100%. Of these other ones that you're going to be able to go underwater with. All the different things that you get with it. I think it's well worth. Well worth getting as a first detector, as a backup detector, as your only detector. It's a great detector.
Yeah, I find the AT Max too chatty in the wet beach.
Yeah, even the Knox is chatty on the beach.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about, the Knox is the greatest. I love my Knox. I'm glad I got it. But there are times that I'm walking around the park or the beach or whatever, and it's like chattering just as much as all the others that you see. Yeah. And it's not the almighty superior detector. People talk about it like it's the best. It is a great detector. I think it's great. I think it goes very deep. I like that you could mess with the settings a lot with it. In the future, if anything happened to it, I would get I'd probably get the 800 if I had to. But I've been looking into getting something as a backup, and I really don't want to spend to get, let's say, an Apex or the Vanquish or anything like that. But if you're going to get a Vanquish, you might as well get the Simplex is going to go underwater. The Vanquish isn't, and I think the Simplex goes a lot deeper than the Vanquish also.
10 feet, up to 10 feet.
Well, not even. When I told depth, I mean depth. Yeah. It's deep in the ground. The Simplex. One person that she had gotten it, and I was watching her videos, and that was where I was like, oh, wow, maybe I will get this. As the first one was Steph Diggs. She has a Simplex, and she was finding stuff out in the woods, and she was like, she couldn't believe how deep it was going. She's like, this is going just as deep as my Knox. So I mean, it's probably better in dirt than at the beach, but then comparing it to a Knox. But I think they say it's pretty good in the dirt. It's really good. It comes very, very close to the depth of the Knox.
I'm good at
the AT Pros and.
I'm okay in the wet sand, but our beaches here are full of rocks, and they are hot. It's like,
Do you know? Have you heard of the? Sorry, what's that?
I hope we answered his question.
Yeah, I think so. Alexander, or any that even Anthony, that you're thinking about getting a Simplex. Go to the channel. It's called the Simplex Guru. I believe her name is Lori, and she really is. Yeah, she really is the Simplex Guru, and she has a ton of videos out. It's all about the Simplex. So she is very. I used to watch her videos before I bought it, and she is very knowledgeable when it comes to the Simplex. But I just look at one of her videos here. The updates from the 268. I bought mine when it was a 277, and I'm happy with that. But there's also 278. I don't know if anything updated since that video. But
I think it was on your live stream with I forget her name, Delia or Dia.
Oh yeah. Dalek.
That she was saying, you know, 277 and 278 are almost exactly the same. That most people, if you're good with the 277, you don't have to do that update. But that was like their final update for now. No. They're like, we're not going to do any more updates. They pretty much got they pretty much got everything fixed that they had that was giving most of the major issues that people were talking about. And that's what got me. I liked the way she was like, you know, we're right on top of it. We're trying. That's why we came up with so many updates so quick. We're trying to get every issue fixed, but at the same time, get it out there and fix everything as quick as possible. And I thought that was really cool.
And I know, for sure. And I know that it wasn't. I know some of the updates weren't a specific issue with the unit itself.
No.
It was more people were asking, oh, can it do this? Can it do that? Right. So they updated it to allow you to be able to do that kind of stuff. So,
I mean, that mute button was the best thing they did, because I saw people that were like, putting on their pinpointer, and that thing was chattering like crazy. And you know, those were some of the things that was like, I don't want to deal with this. You know, so it turned me off to it. Because I was like, I just don't want to deal with all these little things. It's not that it's a bad machine; it's a great machine, but it's the little annoying things that would have drove me nuts. And I was like, I'd rather spend the extra money and get, you know, something that's a little bit more not say proven, but a little that's been out there a little bit longer. So whatever bugs it did have have already been fixed. So, and that's why now everything's good with it. I've been thinking about getting it again.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but I really like it. I'm totally happy with it. But in saying that, I've never had anything else to use, so I don't know it's out there, right? It's kind of like using StreamYard and using OBS. Sure, OBS is great, but Simplex to me is like StreamYard. It's so simple to use. I can just open it up, charge it, and go. I don't have to worry about anything. I hit a button and just go, and it works. And it's great. I love it. I will, you know, unless I win the lottery, and because I was looking at the Uber, because that goes underwater too, but it's like $1,500 or $2,000 compared to the Simplex at like just about $300 or whatever. So it's I like it. I have no issues with it so far.
Right.
Other than the wired phones, you can get it with or without the wireless headphones. I got the wireless headphones, and literally I have left it in my car for over a month because I haven't gone detecting. And it kept the charge exactly where I left it at. The battery didn't drain, and it's great. I don't know. I can't say enough about it. Hopefully she's watching and she'll hook me up with.
I heard that they're supposed to be coming out with a multi-frequency Noctamacro, like a simple device. Also, not like the Simplex, could be higher up, but it's supposed to be a multi-frequency or something like that. They're coming out with something new.
I know they have a lot of different levels of products. Noctamacro. They have one at the top end where it's got a separate screen that you wear around your chest, and it actually shows you like it does like ground penetrating radar kind of thing, and it shows you images on the screen of what you're seeing. Like if you have like those big rolling ground penetrating radar units, and it shows you how deep it is, and it shows you it. But like, even for the kids, they have the mini horde and the midi horde, and it pops up. It tells you what it is, coins or treasure or this. Like it's you know, I like it. It's like I said, it's a good unit. When I get the money, I'll go up to the highest one just to check it out. I can borrow one for a while, and they'll let me try.
Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Let me. I'll pop up on the screen there. Let me just stuck in there. Knock the macro. Nope. Nocto macro metal detectors. There we go.
How long have you been detecting, Marty?
Maybe 4 years. Not long. When I get the chance to get out. So
yeah, that's how
this year wasn't a good year.
Yeah, that's it. I've been doing it 6 months, and I really didn't get to do a lot of it. So I tried doing it during the summer, and I didn't feel well, and I had some stomach issues. I couldn't go until September.
For me, it's been a lot of health things too, right? So
yeah,
like a lot of times that I'm not feeling good. I got what was called achalasia, and that's when your esophagus quits working, so you can't get food down and everything sticks. And what they had to do, they had to go in and do surgery, cut all the muscle away from my esophagus. And then now the food will stick, but if I drink something, it'll drop. But then they had to do a fun application or something like that, they call it, where they take your stomach and they, they flip it over and tie a little knot there to keep the acid from coming up.
Right. I suffer from acid reflux a lot. That's what actually happened during the summer. I think I had leg issues with my Achilles, and I was popping so many Advil that it started messing up the inside of my stomach. And then the doctor said it's possible that I ended up getting an infection from that, and so it made the acid start coming up a lot, and then it started giving me pain in my gallbladder, and I knew I had gallstones, so they were ready to do surgery on me, and then I just started feeling better. Because they were like, "Don't take any of this. We want to make sure that it's not your stomach causing the gallbladder issues, not vice versa. The gallbladder was causing the stomach issues." And it turned out it was the stomach. So they put me on this acid pill, and I was taking it for about 3 months. And thank God, it's been 3 weeks I've been off of it, and everything's back to normal.
No, I'm on the acid pills for life, man.
I
went through 12 years where I couldn't get food down, right? Every time I eat, sometimes it would go down, sometimes it would come back out. It was like, it was no fun.
Jeez.
But the surgery helped somewhat.
So I'm on that. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm on the Nocta Macro website. They have the mini horde. That's for kids.
Right.
Mini and midi. It starts at $99.95. The one I have, the Simplex Plus, that is $299.
Right.
They have Pulse Dive for underwater. The next one up is the Amphibio. That's Amphibio Multi. That's $8.99. I'm not sure if it's Canadian or US prices or whatever, but
that's Canadian.
And the one that I was talking about, was the Invenio Pro. And that's like $7,900.
That's the one with the radar.
The screen, the radar kind of look. Yeah, they have the multi cruiser. That's $749.
Right.
The Impact $599, and the Pro is $699. The Racer 2 $499, and the Pro is $649. And that's it there. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones plus the kids version. But there's a lot of different sites they have. You can buy like a a package where you get the headset digger and that for different prices and that on different sites. And but yeah, it's
Like
you know,
here in the States, the Simplex without the headphones is $250, $249 American.
all right.
And then if you want it with the headphones, with the wireless headphones, it's I think $339 or $349, something like that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the same as we. Yeah,
and I've seen some where they're giving a pinpointer now with it. You know,
Yeah.
they're giving like the pulse dive pinpointer, not the whole pulse dive itself.
Yeah, just a pointer.
Right.
But I have the Nocta Macro pinpointer as well, the orange one. Is it orange?
Okay, the Nocta something, a Nocta pointer or something like that. It's called, right?
Yeah. And it's good. It works. It does its job. I think I got it for like
all of them are going to do
$40.
job.
I think. Yeah. I mean, they have stuff. You can buy stuff from China, the cheap knockoffs and that. But
yeah,
I mean, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, you get what you pay for with those. You know, you really do. Because I know somebody who bought one of them and it worked great. I was like, wow, I'm going to buy one just to have as a backup. And like, you know, not even a month later, he was like, yeah, that thing doesn't beep anymore. It just vibrates. Or now I just hear just like instead of it going to a fast beep as you get closer, it just stays there going boop, 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 boop. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
nah, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Oh,
man.
But this has.
I'm gonna see if what's that, right?
What? No, my wife walked by. She said something to me.
Oh. I'm gonna see if Alexander wants to come in. He's talking a lot about Garrett and the Mind Lab.
Right.
He said he has the Garrett Ace 250. So if you're able to, Alexander, click on the link that is popped in there and join us on the chat there.
I actually have to
talking a lot in the chat there.
I have to get off. I got to help her out.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
This has been great, man. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. Pleasure finally talking.
Yeah, always.
Good meeting you too, buddy.
Yeah, okay. For sure, buddy.
See you in the chats.
Thanks for Anthony. Take care. Stay safe.
Okay.
Stay safe,
Bye,
buddy.
Alexander.
All right, take care. Bye.
Yeah, I was popped up between the Max.
Oh yeah. Was that you digging?
The girls pinging, yeah. Girls upstairs, they want to invite me up for a drink.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not in the mood.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't stay on my accord.
Oh no.
On my account there.
Oh no, I'm not even in
the lady. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
What am I gonna do with 3 single women? Come on.
Have a good time, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Alexander was saying, I don't convince you, just expand your circuit. Never know better if you do not try. I'm not sure. Only not Chinese appliances. Greedy pays 2 times more. Don't forget the truth. Yeah, for sure. Totally. So, man, we've been going for 2.5 hours. That's insane.
Only not Chinese appliances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay away from that Chinese stuff.
Yeah. But I could smell dinner cooking upstairs, so maybe I should get off too, because it's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And
it's been a long one.
Yeah, it's been a long one. But again, Marty, thank you so much. Everybody that's listening to this during it and or after, Marty's link is in the description. Check him out. Check all his videos out. Chat here, like we're all I'm sure we're all already subscribed, but But yeah, thanks, Marty, for coming on. And again, I'm glad you you're okay with that. And I screwed up and
no worries.
I'm good. We're all good. We're Canadians. We apologize for everything. Yeah, I know it was. But anyways, everything's good, and I have to remember to keep my eye on every, because I was also checking this out, checking that out, but I couldn't. I had that thing that popped up, and I couldn't exit off for some reason. I could hear the laptop going, but I couldn't exit off to get to my main screen to do stuff. So it was just screwing me up. But anyways,
okay. Say bye to Alex. Say bye to Alex here.
Yeah. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, and thanks again. And like I said, you're always welcome to come on. Yeah. Another fellow Canadian to join me. But have a good night, Marty. What's that? Sorry.
I say I want to get together with Nick sometime and do a coin roll hunt.
Yeah, for sure. I know that you were you did the test live with Jeff there.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of odd because I haven't seen him lately the past couple of days. I wonder what's going on with Jeff. I'll have to text him and see what's going on.
I don't know.
Maybe he went up to his. Yeah, I know he was doing some. He had some claims that he's going to go out and check out. So maybe he's out digging on the claims. He's got no reception. So.
Oh, you'll see him Sunday. I'm sure you'll see him Sunday for sure.
Yeah. But so take care, buddy. I appreciate you coming on, and stay safe and stay warm, brother. Because I know it's cold out there, and it's gonna get colder the next couple months. But take care. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you later, CJ.
Yep, take care. All right, guys. Well, guys and gals and everyone else that's watching, Alexander, I'm going to run through everyone, everyone that I possibly can here in the chat, especially Alexander for sticking out for a long time there. I can only go so far back to 337, so if I miss anyone, I apologize. Mama's Gone Detecting, Alexander Digger from Russia, Mayor Videos, he was on as well. Buscando con free I'm so sorry. Buscando, I'll leave it at that. Mama's Gone Detecting was here. Thank you so much. Digging Iowa with Coin Boy. He had to take off because he had some stuff to do. Again, Mama's Gone Detecting. Park Rat Pat, thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. John Chum Adventures, another fellow Canadian. He's actually just a bit south of me. And again, Marty is nuts about digging in coins. Thanks for coming. Anthony, again, thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure with you guys coming on here. Marlon, always great to have you on. And he's always the first one to pop on to join me, and I greatly appreciate it. Let's see who else is down here. Again, Park Rat Pat. I think it was the last. Oh, yeah, Brooklyn Treasure Hunters. Anthony, check them all out, guys. Nick Molnar. A lot of these guys have some great content to check out. Let's see. I think that is it. I forget the people that were here earlier, and I apologize. I just can't scroll up that. BC Treasure Trails was actually the first person before I even went live. I don't know how he was able to chat because I didn't go live yet, and he chatted with me. Marty's nuts about digging in coins. Check him out, guys. He's got tons and tons and tons of great content with detecting and coins and everything. Let's see what else here. Malaysia Metal Detector. Thank you for coming, Malaysia Metal Detector. I hope you are subscribed. I guess you are subscribed, or if it was suggested to you. But I am going to assume that you are subscribed, and I know that you are not on my map in the back here, so I'm going to add you to my map. I just got to double check Malaysia. maps. I'm going to check out Malaysia there, just so I know exactly where. Oh, no, not Malaysia restaurants. Malaysia. Oh, there we go. Malaysia International Airport. So let's just see exactly where it is so I don't. Malaysia is close to. Where are we here? Oh, it's right above. Okay. So I know where you're over here. Right above Australia. So let me get my light on so I can see where you are. Malaysia. There you are. Oh, I dropped my little tab here. There it is. So I'm going to pop you on my map here. Malaysia, right there. You are my first. There's my map right there. We got all my subscribers. They're pretty much all on there. I still have to go through them all and check, but I'm people are joining all the time. But thank you very much. And everyone else, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I didn't expect to go this long, that's for darn sure. But again, this was an apology to Martin Went, I believe that was his last name. I'm so sorry if that's wrong. Marty's Nuts About Detecting. We had a little snafu on one of my last live streams, and I screwed up big time. But it's an apology to him. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for accepting my apology. I greatly appreciate it. And everyone else in here, Alexander, looks like you're one of the last two people. Who else is here? I see two people. I'm sure one is Alexander because he always hangs out. Good vibes for sure. Yes, wash your hands. Don't forget that COVID can infect more than once. That is correct. And don't forget 100 COVID can infect more than can infect more than once. That is true. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. I don't have my mask on me, but yeah, guys, thank you so much. My name is CJ. You might know me as the official gold digger, but we're all friends here. My name is CJ from the Great White North in Canada. I got my Canada flag here. If I don't see you guys before Christmas, I might pop on, I might not. But to everyone that is watching, happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, if it's Hanukkah or Christmas or anything else that you guys celebrate, happy holidays. Please stay safe, and don't forget, as a great person once said, Joel Digging Deep Beeps. He was my first subscriber. He was the first guy to send me a sticker. And he always said at the end of his videos is to remember to smile, remember to send somebody a text to let them know you care, just to say hi. Just let your friends and family know that you're still out there, just to say a quick little hi, quick little email. And I know I'm screwing this up, Joel. I apologize, but you guys get the point. That's all it takes for some people. It's just a quick hello, quick hi, quick how you doing. Especially in these crazy times of COVID. A lot of people are getting hit pretty hard, losing their homes, losing their job, losing a lot. So let them know that you're still thinking of them. But saying that again, guys, from the Great White North, Canada, happy holidays. And if I don't see you, happy New Year's. I might pop on New Year's because Christmas is about family for me, but New Year's, just another day. I don't care much about that. So I'll probably pop on New Year's Eve, and we'll have a big shindig or whatever and have a good time then. But from all my friends that were on today, thank you so much for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It helps out the channel. It lets me know that there are people that are interested in what I do, and it keeps my engine going. Don't forget to hit the like button and turn the notifications on, turn the bell on, because YouTube will notify you when I'm going live again. So that is it for me, guys. Again, if I don't see you or hear from you or talk to you on a chat, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and all the whatever you celebrate, happy holidays to you. And especially with COVID going on now, don't forget to do those Zoom chats and let them know that you wishing your happy holidays to all your friends and family out there, because we're in a crazy time right now, and we will get rid of this soon enough. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's it for me. Thank you so much from the Great White North up here in Canada. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Happy holidays. I wish you nothing but the best for the rest of this year and 2021. Hopefully, when COVID is over, we're going to hook up the RV or get the RV going, and we're going to head down south and meet a lot of you guys, and we'll get together and do some digs. So this is CJ signing off, the official gold digger. You're watching Digging the Dirt, and take care. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Happy holidays.